Hello, hello, everyone. I managed to engineer that beginning all on my own, so I'm proud of me.
Fantastic.
Welcome back, Trevor.
Hi. Yeah, I'm kind of here a lot. You trapped me in the basement.
That didn't sound good.
No, it didn't.
Ignore all of that.
We
We're
can
gonna
move
go
on.
in our time machine and undo whatever that was. You
Yeah.
can't make me laugh yet,
No,
Trevor. I'm not healed all the way.
I'm sorry. We need the glory.
Or a train.
Yeah. Yep. That too.
Yeah. Either that or like
Okay.
what would be the worst? Ooh, Trevor, that's a question. What would be the worst vehicle for time travel?
A hot tub. Wait, no. Maybe. Um, what would be the
What about
worst
one of those little
vehicle?
kids, like the motorized little Jeeps, the big pink Jeeps that
Oh yeah.
kids drive when they're 3 years old?
Yeah. I've never understood those. Like, why do you want to give a kid a Jeep? Like, they can't even spell Jeep.
I guess
I,
because kids want to go fast. I don't know.
but
I
they're
think I
going
might have
fast.
had one, like, or my cousins did. I think I vaguely remembered that there was one that I drove around. I probably
Yeah.
crashed it.
Yeah. I remember seeing, so like we see like, if we go like on walks around our neighborhoods, we see like those the little kids like riding around on their little fake Jeeps. And then we went to like the small town and there was a 6-year-old on a lawnmower riding around and mowing the lawn. I don't know if they were six. I didn't ask them, but like they were small. It was
Well,
insane.
the one thing I'll say, number one, awesome story. But if being small is a measure of age, then I am 12 years old.
They had the face of a child.
I still think that I'm a 12-year-old. The people at
No comment.
the outlet mall at the Under Armour store think that I have a child because I buy so many children's clothes there.
you you should pretend that you do. Just like make up an entire backstory for the child.
Okay, what's the name? What's the name of my fake child?
Uh, uh,
I want a
uh,
gender neutral name though. That way they have to ask if it's a boy or a girl because I buy boys and girls clothes.
okay, wait. Gender neutral name. Um, what's it? Trying to think of a
Ooh, what if I say this? It's Andy with an I, because that could absolutely
Oh
still
yeah,
be a boy's name, especially in Europe. So yeah, Andy with
yeah.
an I.
I like that. Yeah. All of a sudden, my name blanked of all gender neutral names. Oh, Danny's a good one. Nick.
Ooh, that is. Oh, well, I can't say that around Dan though, because for some weird reason, his mom had a big fascination with yelling at people every time they would call him Danny instead of Dan or Daniel.
I know what I'm calling Dan.
I dare you. By the way, I noticed in the chat a Razor scooter was suggested. I'm going to slightly elevate that and say a Lime scooter. I can't tell you how many times in LA I definitely almost got taken out by one of those scooters.
That, yeah. Uh, Scooters are scary. Like people can get going on those things.
Well, I don't know if you recall that JTE he got injured riding a
Yes.
scooter, like really seriously, and luckily he was able to get all of everything taken care of. You would never ever know now, but still though, like he was in a lot of pain for a really long time.
Yeah. I mean, scooters are brutal. I mean, like I remember I was not trusted with a Jeep, but I was trusted with a Razor scooter. Many injuries came from that thing. It was lots of bloody knees.
Oh yeah, I've actually got a really sick scar from it was a bicycle accident though, because that was back in the days where kids rode taller things with two wheels instead of skinny small things with two wheels. But I basically like crashed into like an electric pole, and I got an enormous rock stuck in my knee, and like I had this gaping open wound for the whole summer because it was so big and so wide they couldn't stitch it. So it just had to sit there and be open. And I had to live on the sofa and they had to like pour hydrogen peroxide all over it every day. And it was gnarly. And yeah, it healed up pretty well, but you can still tell it's there.
Yeah, I have a scar, not nearly to that degree. That's terrifying. I feel like all of the worst possible health things happen to you.
Well, knock on something. Luckily, I have not had to go through an ordeal like cancer. So
Yes.
thank goodness for that.
Got a wooden table right here. Yeah, I got a scar from when I was, I think, 4. I think. Um, I
So
was,
3, 4 years ago then, yeah?
yeah, that could just a couple years ago. Um, I decided to I think it was Halloween, right? I decided that to jump on my parents' bed.
Mhm.
Um, and I slipped and cut my forehead open on the headboard.
Ooh, face bleeds, so much
Yeah,
too, even when it's not that
yeah,
bad.
yeah. So my scar is hidden because it's like all in my eyebrow, but I promise
Mm.
there's a scar there.
I have an eyebrow scar too. I think it's this one. I can only tell when I look in the mirror. I think it was from a car accident a really long time ago. I was like still in primary school, I think. But I notice it whenever I'm like penciling in my eyebrow. I'm like, oh, there should be a bunch of hair there. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
I don't pencil my eyebrows, but like I can feel it. So
Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, this is probably the last week that I will be so unkempt because I've been fading my hair, so it looks like really weird and gross looking. And I have a plan, and I'm going to enact my plan this week. So
it's glorious.
yes, I
Should
can't
we get
say
into the show?
anything, but I really wanted to just then because you gave me like such a great setup, Trevor. But I don't want to surprise.
I
I
know.
want to surprise people with what it is. I don't want to give it away. I mean,
Uh, should we get into the show? We talked a lot about Jeeps.
oh yeah. See, here's the thing. This is exactly what the show was made for. Everybody here in the chat. It was us doing this exactly this in between him asking me questions about movie trivia. And we were like, you know what? Let's just share this with people. It's like a fun kind of weird.
Because I was like, who directed Shazam? Oh yeah. Hey, it's Shazam. That's like a lightning bolt, like Harry Potter. He had the scar. Oh wait, let's talk about scars.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. And then
Next
we would
time we'll
take
talk
10
about the
minutes.
razor wire scar I got.
Sure, yeah, we'll have weekly scar talk. I've given my one, but I'm sure Mara, you have many.
Well,
But
I've
yeah,
lived
I
a
mean
couple more years than you, so you'll get more.
that that's but yeah, no, we tried to go through like a match, and it would be question, and then it'd be like 10-minute discussion, then like question, then like 10-minute discussion. So it was fun though. That's how we're here.
Absolutely. Do you want to tell us what you've watched this week, Trevor?
I would like to. It's lots of new releases. So I rewatched Nomadland.
Of
And that
course you
movie,
did.
it's where I actually got the Blu-ray in the mail. It's I have the Blu-ray of Nomadland now, and yeah, I really love this movie. It's I think this is my third time watching it. I love Chloe Zhao so much. I won't say it enough. Yes, people have all heard of Nomadland. Go watch The Writer and go watch Songs That My Brother Taught Me. I think Songs That My Brother Taught Me is on Hulu, with Nomadland. Um, Go watch her movies. They are incredible, and it will also get you prepped for Eternals.
Yes.
Um, I watched Saint Maud,
Oh,
A24 horror film. It was actually pretty good. Like I actually really liked it. Um, like I'd recommend checking it out. I was not expecting to like it. I'm not typically a horror person. But it, it was pretty solid. It dealt with definitely a very oversaturated type of horror with like
mm,
Catholic demon stuff. But I guess that's the best way I can describe it. But it works really well. I mean, it's A24, so I probably like it. But, solid. I saw The Little Things, and you know the actors are good, and the movie was supposed to be made in the '90s, and you know once we left the '90s, it probably should have never been made. I watched Paw Patrol the movie and was very pleasantly surprised.
we
We
did too.
it's just fun. Like I agree with what Dan said. Like we're like if you're like a little kid, like this, I get why this is like the thing. It's been going on for 8 seasons. So season 1 came out in 2013 when I was 8. I just missed Pop. I think I remember watching some of the first season. I was like, but this movie was a lot of fun. It's fun. Like it's short. It's like an hour 20. It's
Yeah.
it's very easy to get through. I mean, it doesn't do anything like incredibly special or groundbreaking, but it's simple. It's fun. I also really liked how it dealt with mental health and like anxiety because like sure it's a G-rated movie, so they couldn't really go that do it. Uh, but it still needs to be represented more, say, within children's films. I saw The Marksman, a Liam Neeson movie.
Oh yeah, thoughts?
Yeah, ugh, it was fine. Apologies if I'm coming in and out. I've been having internet problems all day. But we'll try and figure that out. I saw Beckett, John David Washington thriller. It was straight out of the 70s. Mara, cut me off if I'm cutting out too much, and I can leave and come
No,
back.
you're fine actually. I think moving closer to your mic, if that's what you did, it seems to be working.
Perfect. Yeah, no, Beckett was like a very straight 70s action thriller. I agree with a Letterboxd review that said the only surprise is that Steven Soderbergh didn't direct it, which
It's pretty good.
But John David Washington's pretty good, solid physical acting. I sadly didn't like Alicia Vikander, which I normally like her and stuff. I don't know. I had a really hard time connecting to her character. Like it felt like a very cold character for a character that was supposed to be like the emotional crux of the story. Like I felt like she was even like trying too hard to like be like the emotional character. I don't know. The character just didn't work for me. Which disappoints me because I used to really like Alicia Vikander and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I saw Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. I'll just leave it at that.
You saw that.
I saw Land with Robin Wright, and it's basically just a worse version of this movie. I saw
Trevor.
I rewatched The Net because that movie is perfect. People will say that it is bad. Hal Rudnick on Twitter said that it was as bad as Cats.
Yeah, I saw.
I think that this movie is perfect. It's perfect. It is absolutely.
I loved that movie so much. I was listening to the soundtrack in the car earlier today.
Me too. After watching it again today, so I've seen this movie 3 times in a week. Plus listen to the soundtrack countless times. So, and that is perfect.
Like right before we were getting ready to go live, I almost started just singing "So May We Start" because I knew you would get it.
May we start. Yeah, I love that. I can't sing, but I love it. I rewatched Shiva Baby with one Dan Marl.
You were there too. I was there too.
You were there too. What did Dan say afterwards? Well, that was a stressful Shiva.
Yes, that is exactly what he said.
Yeah, which is true. I also must share. I'm gonna go back over. Ooh, should probably talk towards the mic. I'm gonna go back over to myself because I got Shiva Baby on Blu-ray, and I'm very, very happy about it.
So
again,
cool.
I will not stop saying go watch Shiva Baby because it is the best movie of the year.
So good. Like watching it again for the second time was so much more. It was actually more anxious, I think, because now knowing what's about to happen and you're just sitting there like grinding your teeth, like waiting for something that's, the right kind of tension and the right kind of like difficult to watch thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
Really, really encourage everybody to go
It's
watch it. It's so fast. Like, it's not a huge time investment. You can watch it on your sofa.
it's so rewatchable too. This is my 6th time watching the movie, and I still get new things out of it. I think something just died in your cup.
Yeah, I hit myself in the mouth with it. It didn't feel good.
Oof. Yeah.
Sorry. My face hurts
Today I
really
watched.
bad.
Today I watched 3 movies. I watched Annette, like I said again. Um, then I showed my younger sister Clara the Grand Budapest Hotel for the first time.
Oh, what did
It
she
was
say?
She loved it, so now I get to show her all of Wes Anderson's movies.
That's great.
I, it's incredible. That movie made me obsessed. Like that movie was what really got me into like the technical side of filmmaking, like looking at cinematography and how things are edited and the production design of things. Like I love that movie to no end. It's in my top 5 of all time. And then I watched a film called Candyman, not the new one, but the original 1992
Oh,
film.
good.
Yeah, I thought that it was way better than I expected it to be.
Right? It's like
Um,
such a sleeper, awesome horror movie. I mean, probably partially at least because it actually says something. And most horror movies are just like a condemnation of like bad behavior, like drugs and sex and going to camp.
yeah, I've never got the bad behavior and going to camp. Like just the action itself. Maybe bad things happen at camp. But yeah, no, this movie is like very surprisingly good. Also, bonus points for having a character named Trevor in it.
Right?
Yeah. But that is what I watched this week. I also started school this week. So how did I watch these? In the middle of the night.
By the way, I noticed that we got in a Streamlabs from Hitman Hudson asking, so how did y'all meet? Where did the idea for this podcast come from? Trevor, would you like to take the wheel?
Sure. So I came from the magical place known as Reddit. So story time. I like a year ago, I think it was in February of 2020. I so I got into the Shimoda in like 2018. I joined the Reddit in like 2019. I saw a bunch of people asking like, "Hey, is there a complete list of questions?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool." So then I was like, "Okay, I'll just make it." So I watched through season 1, recorded all the questions. So I was like, "Okay, I'll post this to the Reddit." People thought it was cool. So I've since kept going. I just got done with season 4. It's a big endeavor. I'm still gonna try and finish it. But through that Reddit post, video Drew asked for permission to the doc. So we started emailing. She emailed me in full character. I still have the emails. She convinced me. She didn't convince me. She tried to convince me that that Tom was hiding in my closet. She also did not know like how old I was at the time. But she was all caps. Yeah, so we went back and forth, and then that summer, I asked if she did like study sessions, so I started hopping into those. So I helped her train for the rest of the 2020 season. And then the wonderful group of the dungeon happened, and you showed up, and and Dan showed up, and Bateman showed up, and I also met Parker, and Adam Witt and Kaiser. And the first time that we met, we were playing actually in one of Drew's study sessions as a team. Do you remember who the third teammate was?
Ooh. I've done a couple of
Like,
teams in Drew study sessions, and I've been the anchor of all of them. I'm not very good at singles and team stuff. I don't remember who was it the first time.
It was Whitney.
Oh, it was. That's right. Because I was like, oh, you guys know way more than I do. Like Martin Scorsese, not a good category for me.
but yeah, it was me, you, and Whitney, and we played. I think we lost, but
Oh
anyways,
yeah,
I
we
think
definitely lost.
we definitely lost. Um, but then I think just in the afterwards, because then the dungeon Discord group was started, and then I started talking with you, and we started training for your victorious championship win. Um, and then we started having conversations like the Jeep and Scar conversations. We were like, hey, I think that people should hear this. And here's the show.
Yep. Um, Luckily, by the way, again, I can't say it enough times. I have spoken with Trevor's mother. She's aware who I am. She's aware who Dan is. We are not just like strangers in their 30s on the internet. We're not predators. So, anyways,
Should we tell people
let's
what the
see.
goal is, though?
I was just about to mention that. I feel like I should have 25 minutes ago. That's on me. Um, so we want to set a goal today to do a watch along of Catwoman. Now, if we don't meet this goal today, we'll just keep a running total. So it's not as if this is going to go away forever if it doesn't happen. But we would really love to have everyone watch Catwoman with our cats because I know, at least for me, one of my two cats is very, very excited. Like her whiskers were at like a full 100 pointing straight forward. She was meowing a lot. I also have the special cat standing by in case Sir Pounce is like, Halle Berry Catwoman, no thank you. Which, I mean, he can have that opinion. That's fine.
I cannot promise my cat will be here the whole time, but he will be here for a little bit. He's 1 year old and is still a very rambunctious kid. But be here for a little bit.
Yes. I actually don't remember. What did we say our goal was, Trevor?
I think it was 100.
That sounds about right. That sounds right. Also, by the way, a special announcement. We're going to start putting out some information because someone you might have heard of, his name is Trevor, I think.
I don't know.
He has a birthday coming up in September. And so we're going to have a special birthday stream, and we're going to have to do special birthday goals that will be 100% for Trevor, for him to buy Blu-rays from Criterion and also hopefully go to college. So
Blu-rays are more important, though.
So more details on that to follow.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Have a virtual birthday party, as everybody did in the past 2 years.
One thing that we are working on is an affectionate roast of Trevor. So that's at least one thing we can tease. And yes, Kaiser was one of my first calls.
Yeah, of course. I'm. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yes. Let's see. What did I watch this week that you didn't? We watched a lot of movies for our Patreon. So we did, it was, I think, what did we watch today? Wait, no. Oh, we watched Leaving Las Vegas today, which I actually had not seen in its entirety. So that was fun for me to see the pieces, the connective tissue that I hadn't seen. So that was really fun. Theatrically, we did see Candyman, which now I want to talk about. I know you have not seen it. And for anyone in the chat that hasn't seen it, it's going to be 100% spoiler-free, not detailed, going to talk in very vague generalities because it's opening weekend. I don't expect people to have seen it already, but hopefully the next time we talk about it, Trevor will have seen it. And so we might need to talk about it with some spoilers in a couple weeks. But really, really, really liked it. And if you liked the first one, Trevor, I do think you're going to really like the second one. I mean, the performances are great. I like that it focuses on practical effects. It's also got that really beautiful, like marionette-esque animation from the trailers. So not telling you anything you haven't seen, but that's in the movie a lot. It's really, really cool. The music is great. They really bridge the old music from the first movie, which is just gorgeous. It's just great. I don't want to say anything detailed, but I mean, I'm sure people have seen on social media that it has a lot to say, but I think it says it in a really nuanced and approachable way. And I think that, I mean, you know what you're going to get in a Jordan Peele movie. You're going to get something that's really
Yeah.
topical and that's critical without being aggressive, and that is a lens through which we can look at things. And I mean, any kind of message you can do through the prism of a movie, especially a horror movie, and then to do it well is such an achievement, because horror is just like such a, you can be as mindless and brainless as you want and you can still have a good horror movie, because if you just put enough cool like blood and gore effects in something, it can be fun. But to really make a great movie just from how it looks, like its cinematography, its editing, performances, and then you write something that is a story that makes sense in context of the universe you're in, like blow me away, why don't you anymore? Like he should just be his production company should make all of the movies now.
Have you heard any news about his new film? Do you know what it's called?
I do not.
It is called Nope.
Oh my God, I love it.
It stars Steven Yeun, Daniel Kaluuya, and KK Palmer.
Ooh. I'm already very excited. Plus,
Me
that's
too.
just going to be a great title. Like, I don't even know what it's about. If you had told me none of the actors, I'd be like, I just love that title. It's a great title.
Nope. Yeah, it's great. Is there anything else that you watched this week that you can disclose?
We watched Coda, which absolutely loved. I really liked seeing that movie from the inverse experience of my family. So I thought that was, I liked being able to be exposed to a different viewpoint than the one I had, because sure, it's great. Like when I can watch a movie like Shiva Baby and find common ground in the experience because, coming from a Jewish family, but it's also for me equally as enlightening, or sometimes even more so, and like enriching to find something where I would have common ground if it were just slightly different. And the fact that it's the exact opposite of what I knew instead of exactly what I knew makes it so much more enthralling and entertaining, because you just see a different piece of the human experience. So I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah, it's so good. I love that movie. So I that's definitely my top 10. I will put you on the spot here, Mara. We teased the Basement Movie Awards. We're on the verge of fall festival season. I mean, Venice is starting, I think, this on Monday?
Yeah.
I mean, then there's Telluride, TIFF, New York, AFI Fest, like so many major film festivals. Because AFI Fest got a big get. I mean, they have Tick Tick Boom this year. I mean,
we got
New
really
York,
lucky. That's where we saw The Disaster Artist when it was coming out.
Nice. I mean, New York is basically just like the highlights of Cannes and Sundance again. But really excited to see what Telluride and TIFF produce, because they got like Dune going there.
So very jelly.
Yeah. But I'm going to put you on the spot here. So fall film festival season hasn't started yet. We're right on the verge of it, though. So pre-fall film festival season, what is you can do top 10 if you'd like, but top 5 of the year is what I'll put you at so far. I can go first while you think.
Oh, man. I haven't actually been keeping a running tally, but I can tell you right now that, like, absolutely Annette is in there, Shiva Baby is in there, Coda is in there. Like, for sure, without, like, going back and actually looking at everything I've watched this year. But I would love to hear yours, since clearly they're definitive right now.
Right now, I do have a definitive top 10. My 2 honorable mentions right now are the Sparks Brothers.
I love the Sparks Brothers so much.
But my top 10 right now: number 10, Judas and the Black Messiah. Number 9, In the Heights. Number 8 is Annette, though that could be higher. This top 8 is really close for me. Number 7 is where I have Nomadland, because, like we said, we're counting U.S. domestic non-festival releases.
Yes.
Number 6 for me right now is Minari. Number 5 is Coda. Number 4 is The Green Knight.
Hmm.
Number 3, The Mitchells vs. the Machines.
Oh, such a good choice.
Number 2, The Father. And number 1, Shiva Baby. It's Shiva Baby.
That's awesome.
Also, another honorable mention. I don't think it counts as a film, but I think the best piece of art this year, rivaling Shiva Baby, is Bo Burnham Inside, which is perfect.
I still have yet to actually fully watch it, Trevor. I apologize. I will try to do my homework. I should have time though.
I did all my homework this week. I completed my science. I completed my math. I wrote 2 papers.
Somehow you wrote 2 papers while everyone in the dungeon was doing happy hours, so I'm very proud of you.
I know. It's the life I got on. Not really. I could just choose not to show up, but I like showing.
By the way, thank you again, Hitman Hudson. There's a question directed specifically at you asking, is Trevor Spider-Man?
I can neither confirm nor deny the details of any operation without the permission of the secretary.
Excellent. I love a good Mission Impossible reference. But also, technically, it's very possible that you are a Spider-Man from part of the multiverse, because the sentence that you always hear is, well, I could be Spider-Man because you've never seen me and Spider-Man in the same place at the same time. However,
well, actually,
Spider-Man is directly behind you,
Yeah.
so you have to be from the multiverse.
I would have to be from the multiverse. Video Drew, though, thinks that I look a lot like Tom Holland.
Oh, see, I think you have a lot of young Leonardo DiCaprio in you.
Interesting. I've also gotten Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, I could see that. Also, another one from Hitman Hudson. Thank you. Leaving Las Vegas is, according to his dad, the second most depressing movie ever. It is, in his opinion, right behind Lady Sings the Blues. What other contenders would you suggest for the title of the most depressing movie ever? That is a fantastic question.
Yeah, great question. It's this.
Yeah, that is definitely up there. 100%.
It made me cry for 40 minutes.
I would say Showa would have to be up there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people would say Schindler's List, but I actually find it very uplifting, actually. But that's just me. So, I mean, I don't forget the gravity of it, but like just the enduring spirit of the Jewish people. And again, the support of the survivors and the people like really being portrayed, walking with their actors and honoring Oscar Schindler's grave, like just so uplifting for me. So it ends on a very powerful, positive emotional note for me, but obviously the subject matter, very, very depressing. So that could be, I could see someone nominating that as well. What else have we got?
I would throw out Come and See, 1985 Soviet film. I actually just ordered it, the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. And it is the most horrifying, like, look at war and what war does to people and what it does to a community. It is a terrifying movie. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen, but like it's rough.
Prisoners, I think, might also be one. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily depressing, but it's just so hard to watch because it's like the torture is very visceral.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good question. Lots of depressing movies. What's our donation total?
Oh, right now, we have not yet approached our goal. We are at $6, so we're on our way.
We're on our way. We're on our way up.
But the good news is, like I said, we're gonna keep going week after week. So even if due to perhaps poor promotion on my part / a big misconception as to the availability of the movie Cats, which I was hinging on until Trevor pointed out that it is not on HBO Max anymore, we'll blame Mara for this one. I'm accountable.
I wouldn't go that far. But something that we can do while we wait is Marvel Family Feud.
I love this. I love everything about this.
So this I got from my grandparents, I think 3 years ago for my birthday. Um, and I've played it once. Uh-oh, we lost more. Um, I will I'll vamp. Yeah, so I've got this game once. Oh,
I
see.
was just gonna let you show it like on your own. That's all.
Oh, that's here. Yeah, I completely misunderstood what you were doing. Here it is though. Marvel Family Feud. Yeah, so I got this like 3 years ago for my birthday, from my grandparents, and I've played it I think once. So now we're going to play it on the show. I've looked at most of these cards, so I will just let Mara, Mara play here, and the everybody in the
Oh,
chat, Cam,
yeah, the chat. Let's see what they have to say too.
we can all vote. Mara versus the chat. I will say this game was made prior the acquisition of Fox, so just keep that in mind.
That's good to know.
But I think so. But like, there's also some like Inhuman stuff in here as well. We can skip past that if
Okay.
you'd like. But
It might be good just because I'm not current.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Name one word you would use to describe Ultron.
Ooh.
Let's see.
I mean, I got to be honest. I don't know the angle that they're going to take with this. I feel like evil is the natural first word that would come to mind, but I don't know if they're going like physically descriptive or behaviorally descriptive.
What do we think? Does the chat have anything to share? If you had to take a second guess, what would it be? They're not evil.
Vibranium?
Vibranium. All right, and we'll throw out a third guess. You get 3 guesses.
Oh dear. Um Okay, well this is a question. Is this cinematic continuity or did it include comics continuity at all?
Um, I do not know. I would say that there's nothing on here that would pertain to comics continuity.
Okay, because I might say Tony Stark, but I would have said Hank Pym if I knew that there were comics origins in there because I don't know how much you know, but they changed the origins of Ultron
Yeah.
for the MCU.
Mhm. Yeah. Cam, the question was name one word you would use to describe Ultron.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it's daddy issues, but that's 2 words.
All right. Do you want to reveal answers?
I feel like I did very poorly. Let's see.
You got 1 of the 7.
You know what? I'll take that. That's a win for me.
Ooh, somebody said strings. Hitman Hudson said strings.
That's good. I thought of Pinocchio, but I was like, I don't feel like that's a word.
What? I mean, JTE would definitely argue it isn't. But
Good one.
Brandy said robot. All right. So number 7 is strong.
Okay.
Number 6 is powerful. Basically,
I thought those were the same thing.
Me too. Number 5 is mean.
Ooh, mean.
Number 4 is cool. Number 3, Brandy got right.
Nice.
Robots. It is robot. Number 2 was scary.
Oh, okay.
Number
That's
1,
fair.
Mara got correct with bad/evil.
Yay.
All right. Let's find another card here. All right. Name a trait that S.H.I.E.L.D. looks for in all their new agent recruits. There's 8 possible answers here.
Um, trying to pick which of the words that are synonyms of the thing I'm thinking of. Loyalty. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
Hitman
Hitman Hudson also with
Hudson.
loyalty.
Hitman matched, yeah.
Um,
Fearless leadership.
ooh, those are good. Maybe.
Or also, you get to throw out 3 guesses every time since the chat basically has limitless.
That's okay. That's fair. Something related to like maybe like fighting skills or something like that. Or like physicality, some physically able. I mean, I'm sure that they do have a lot of non-field agents that they'd be eager to include, regardless of physical status or limitations. But I feel like they're field agents. They probably want some sort of swing legs around people, knock them out, Black Widow-y stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe intellect.
Intellect. All right. Cam, the question was name a trait that S.H.I.E.L.D. looks for in all their new agent recruits. All right. Let's see here. Number 8, I don't believe anybody got this, was honor.
I almost said integrity, but I thought that was too highbrow. Wow.
Well, number 7 is integrity.
No! All right. I'm going to stop overthinking it because I'm overthinking it.
Number 6, I think I can give Tamara, is athleticism.
Oh, okay. I think that you could at least give me half marks for that.
Well, I think you get half marks for the next one, which is strength. Number 5. I think like those kind of go together. Number 4 is honesty. I don't think anybody said that.
No, I thought I saw someone in the chat that might have said that. Maybe.
I don't think honesty would be good though. Like, what if they get like interrogated? They want them to be honest. I don't know.
Sure.
Number 3 is loyalty, which both you and Hitman said. Number 2 is intelligence, which both you and Brandy said. And number 1 is bravery/courage.
Very, very smart. Yeah. I guess if you're gonna like be a person that just has a bow and arrow and go fight the Chitauri, you should probably have some courage.
Yeah. All right. We'll do 5, so we'll do 3 more. That sound good?
I've text messaged Dan to ask him if he wants to pop upstairs, but he is working right now on nearing the end of the month, and he had to take a decent chunk of time out helping me with recovery and stuff. So we're wrapping up some Patreon obligations. So he may not appear, but I've asked for his presence.
All right. Brandy says she's counting that as fearless. I think, yeah, bravery, courage. Yeah, we'll give it to you, Brandy.
Absolutely.
Challenge accepted. You get to keep your challenge for further use. This next one's a fun one. Name Ant-Man's favorite candy.
Oh, I love this. See, okay, I feel like he has obscure candy likes. Now, this could be totally wrong. For some reason, I'm feeling a whatchamacallit is definitely going to be one of my 3 choices. Now, I'm not saying this is what the popular opinion would be, but in my heart of hearts, I think he likes whatchamacallit. I also think he likes $100,000 bars, aka 100 grand, because, you know, sort of robber-esque things at points, heisting and stuff.
I will say for both you and the chat, there are some very vague answers that are like types of candies, not specific. Some of them are brands, some of them are vague.
Gummy bears, that's going to be one.
All right. So gummy bears, and then I'll give you one more since I didn't tell you that before. Because I will say both of your brands are off. There's only 2. Oh, okay. There's 3 brands on here. There's only 3 brands out of the 8 answers.
Well, like I said, I'm overthinking all of this. But let's see. If I were going to also pick a generic kind of candy, you know what? I'm going to go on a limb and say cotton candy.
Cotton candy. All right. Some answers in chat. Hitman says Baskin Robbins.
They always find out.
Brandy said candy buttons. And ice cream. Hitman said Snickers. All right. Brandy says Pez. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Number 8 is jelly beans.
Oh, jelly beans.
Number 7 is candy corn.
Ew. You can only eat 3
Yes.
pieces of that before you want to throw up.
Number 6 is Snickers, which Hitman Hudson got.
Should have picked an easy one. That was
Number 5,
good call.
Lollipops.
Huh.
Number 5. Number 4 is Skittles.
Dan loves Skittles.
Number 3 is M&M's.
They're just the chocolate version of Skittles.
Well, number 2 is chocolate.
Oh, just chocolate.
Just chocolate. And number 1, does anybody want to throw out a last guess after hearing all of their 7? I will say it is a brand. Does anybody want to throw out a last guess on what is number 1 for Ant-Man's favorite type of candy?
Okay, hold on. Were any of us close with a prior guess?
I'm not well versed in candy since I can't eat most of it, but I'm going to say no.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to think of something totally different. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks, all right. You said Hershey, Marble Slab. All right. Number 1 answer is Nerds.
Oh, such a good choice. Such a good choice.
All right.
By the way, Dan's going to bring it upstairs. I got this really cool candy tin. It's Jason Voorhees, and it has little sour cherry axes inside of it.
Nice. Ooh, this is a really fun one. What is Loki's favorite movie genre? What is Loki's favorite movie genre?
Well, I feel like, I don't know if they want to call mystery a genre, but I feel like a lot of mysteries have mischief in them. And I would also say comedies, because they have a lot of mischief. For some reason, I feel like he likes rom-coms.
I totally see Loki as a rom-com guy.
Yeah, he's not going to admit it, but he totally cries at the end of Pretty Woman, despite some of the problematic nature of that movie.
Well, he likes the problematic nature because he's Loki.
That's true.
If you're saying suspense, crime, thriller, comedy. All right, I'll give you guys a couple more seconds to throw things in. My wild card is musicals.
That's a good one, Brandy.
Andrew. I will say musicals isn't on here, but it should be.
Oh, it totally should be.
Who wouldn't want to watch a Loki musical? Can we?
Oh my God, I would.
Book that? Like Tom Hiddleston would do it, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Hitman. Loki's favorite movie is probably Heathers, to be honest. It's so true, though. All right. Number 7 is Thriller, which I think we can give Hitman because you said suspense.
Also said Thriller specifically, too.
Oh, nice. Number 6, Mara got Mystery. Number 5 and 4 don't make sense. Number 5 is Action, which I don't see him as an action movie type of person. Number 4 is Drama.
Okay.
Number 3, Romance.
Nice.
Number 2, Comedy.
Nice.
And nobody got the number 1. Does anybody want to throw out a guess? They're Andrew, a musical episode of Loki. What if it's the multiverse and the universe is the Spider-Man in the Dark or whatever it's called universe? Where he turned out the lights. What was the horrible Spider-Man musical that was it like on Broadway?
It's very close or exactly what you just said.
It's something like that, but that should be the universe where it's a musical. Also, but if I had to pick a musical for a Marvel character, it'd be Deadpool. I need a Deadpool musical.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, plus, you know what? You have to find a way, though, to get Wolverine in it because of Hugh Jackman. Because he's a gift to all of us.
Yes. Oh, speaking of...
it won't be Wolverine. It'll actually just be the actor Hugh Jackman. Because he's already in universe because of the People magazine or whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, Turn Off the Dark is what it's called. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, no, that would be amazing. Speaking of Hugh Jackman, I'm halfway through Reminiscence.
Cool.
And I think it's pretty decent so far. I don't think it's
Yeah.
terrible.
No, I didn't think it was
Um,
terrible either.
all right, throw it superhero. Mar, do you have a guess for what the number one answer is?
You know what? Because it's not on there, I'm just gonna say horror movies because I could see him liking the violence.
Mar is correct. Horror movies
I,
was number one by a landslide.
I should have gone with it. Wow.
All right, final one. What would be Gamora's favorite class in school?
I'm gonna go with Jim. um, let's see. The joke answer for me is art history, but I'm not going to say that as a real answer.
Why'd you say that while I was drinking water?
You know, if I can get a legitimate spit take out of you one day, I'll feel so proud. I want to say speech and debate because, and then, oh, and drama. Those are going to be my three.
Okay. Nice. Let's see what the chat has to say. Computers. Ooh, that's a good one. Computer sciences. What was your favorite subjects in school? I think
I was a double science kid. So I took summer school when I was in like public school. Well, not in homeschool, like because I did private school, but like I took summer school classes for things like history and English and gym, especially gym. Not that I didn't love being active, but I just needed the periods during school. So I took double sciences every year. So that way I didn't have to pick between biology and chemistry or chemistry. I could do biology and chemistry. And then I was able to do double maths at one point as well. So that way I could just they didn't have testing out of certain prerequisites. And since I was transferring in from homeschool, it was just a weird thing. So they let me do double maths to like get the equivalency I needed. So that way I could make sure I could do calculus in high school instead of having to wait till college, which is funny though, because the way that it works is like, you have to basically retake calculus for all of our Navy training. And then I basically had to retake calculus again when I was going to SRO license school. And then you basically have to take calculus again, depending on what higher level degree programs you go into. So I have taken calculus 3 times.
You know your calculus though.
See, that's the thing is like calculus is not the most thrilling area of math to me. So I'm fine at it. But like I like thermodynamics math and I like heat balance equations and stuff like that. That's to me, that's like interesting math. And calculus math is fine, but like you don't really use it in nuclear. So I just find it kind of I'm not engaged with it, but I'm fine at it. I like math. I like science. Also, I was a big chess club kid, speech and debate kid, drama, music, sports. I basically did all the things because I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to cultivate a good resume to go to college. So my parents were like, we'll do everything then, and then you'll just have your bases covered. And also, if you're not perfect at everything, you're a total disappointment and an utter failure. Don't come home ever again.
Well, that became I'm voting that monologue for the most depressing movie. Speaking of chess, though, we have to play chess on stream.
Yes, we do.
Cam, big supporter of homeschooling. I'm homeschooled too.
I loved being homeschooled when I was homeschooled. It also explains so much about why I am the way I am because homeschool was not as like organized and like a community as it is with you. And so I was just all alone.
I love homeschooling. For math, I much prefer like data analysis and like statistics. I love diving into that. I did though. You'll be happy about this. So at our local bigger college, Illinois State University, I started taking a chemistry class there. So
Ooh, fun.
So yeah, I actually enjoyed it way more than I thought I would.
Ooh, another one of my favorite lessons though is materials science, like studying. Sorry, it's still really, really hard to talk. Studying the molecular structure of certain elements and alloys and stuff. So that way you understand like why do we use like manganese molybdenum for a certain part of the plant, but we use like copper in a different part of the plant, or aluminum slash aluminium, and like why, how it changes as you like change temperature across them, and stuff like that. It's funny too because you do that a lot when you're studying like candy making, because making like caramels and stuff like that, it's all about, and tempering, it's about like getting the right crystalline structures in your food. So it's actually really fun. I never thought that learning about like brittle fracture prevention limitations on metal would ever help me make caramel, but it did. Ooh, and I made Millionaire's shortbread this week, and it was dope. Like it was really dope. I did like an awesome, really nice, thick, short, like a like really rich shortbread base. Then I made a candy caramel, so like a thicker, like it doesn't like pour. You know, it stays like on a. It has a pull, but it's like you would see in a candy bar where it's thicker. And then like a nice dark chocolate ganache with some flaky salt on the top. Oh my god, it was so good.
You lost me when you started talking about like copper and plants, but then you got me back when you started talking about food. So I'm here.
Oh, I've also created an even better chocolate chip cookie. It's a black and white chocolate chip cookie. It has the burnt butter base, and it has dark chocolate chips and white chocolate chips and a sprinkling of flaky salt on the top. It's really good.
That sounds perfect.
I wish you could eat it, Trevor, or I'd send you some.
I know. Brandy, I was a stat girl for math, but I am a theater and English kid. Yeah, I really like stats. Like I would say that math is probably my favorite subject, but I love like English and like just like art studies because, you know, like movies. I will say, I can reveal the answers to this question though. What is Gamora's favorite subject? We all talked about ours.
Yeah, I've distracted us long enough.
It was a worthy distraction. Number 8 is art.
I could see that.
Number 7, biology.
Okay.
Number 6, I don't get. It's home ec.
I don't see that at all.
I don't see it at all, but okay. Number 5, English.
Sure. English, I mean, aren't we lucky that everyone in the MCU just happens to also speak English?
Yeah. I feel like she shouldn't be able to speak English. Number 4 is history, which definitely makes sense. Number 3, science. Number 2 is gym and PE.
Nice.
Number 1, mathematics.
Wow, I really wish I would have gone with math. Good job. A couple people, I think, said math.
Yeah. Well, that was the Marvel Family Feud game. But now, do you want to talk about some movie news?
Yes, absolutely. And then I thought if you want to, I could also run you through a little bit of the Letterboxd game for the ones that I have on my phone that I didn't put in the doc.
Fun. And yeah, guys, if we want to contribute to the goal to watch Catwoman with our cats tonight, you can do the Streamlabs link. That's like down. Wait, camera. Wait, down there. Yeah, that thing. Wait, that here. That thing. If you want to do that, because like I almost said we want to watch Catwoman. Yeah, we want to watch Catwoman. So you can donate, and then we'll do that. But talking about some movie news, there was a trailer. I don't think many people watched it or anything. It was for the new Spider-Man movie. It was like nobody watched it. It was really weird. No, everybody in the world. Wow, everybody in the world saw the trailer.
We actually watched it in the shower because we were taking a shower when it came out.
That's the perfect way to watch a Spider-Man trailer. What do you think of this trailer?
I mean, I feel bad, but like I'm not like a very like loud and expressive reactor to trailers. Neither is Dan per se, but like we watch it, we were just like, "Oh, that's interesting. Like, I want to see where they go with that." Sure. Like, I didn't see anything that made me in any way like hesitant or like concerned, and I saw some stuff where I was like, okay, cool, I really want to know more about this. But like I feel bad, I got more excited about like trailers for Top Gun Maverick 2 years ago, but only because like I'm okay. Trevor, cover your ears. uh I'm just such a slut for airplane movies, so I just really cannot wait for that movie. It's like my most awaited movie right now. All right, Trevor, you can take your headphones off.
We're good. Yeah, no, I thought this trailer was it was fine. Again, I feel bad because like everybody was super excited for this trailer, and like yeah, I'm very excited for you that you're very excited about this trailer, but I thought it was perfectly fine. And then like I'm still very excited for this movie. I mean, Spider-Man: Homecoming, I think, is in my top 5 MCU films, and Far From Home's in my top 10. I love this incarnation of Spider-Man. I think that Tom Holland and Zendaya are the best on-screen Peter Parker and MJ of all time. And maybe that's just because what I'm growing up with. But I really really love this version of the character. Though with this trailer, it felt weird because like I like Spider-Man stories to be smaller, and yes, Far From Home was a bit bigger, but like it still felt very self-contained. I think that Homecoming is great, and I think that it is the perfect Spider-Man movie, other than Spider-Verse. And like Spider-Verse, yes, that's bigger, but like it's animation, so it works. Live action Spider-Man movies, I think, need to be smaller. And like that's not to say like yes, they have the visual effects to do bigger Spider-Man movies. I just think the character works better in a smaller way. And this just feels way too big for the character, like on his own. Yes, Doctor Strange is there, but like I don't know. I just like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, swinging around the neighborhood. Now this trailer does look great visually. I'm super excited to see Doctor Strange. Hi, Dan's hand. Super excited to see Doctor Strange in this. Oh, full Dan, complete. Well, like upper third of body Dan. Yeah, I'm excited to see Doctor Strange in it. But yeah, I thought it was fine. I will say I do not like the fact that the multiverse was created because Peter Parker talked too much. That
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to reserve judgment.
By the way, look at my cool little Jason Voorhees tin of candy, and I'm going to make a loud noise.
That looks cool. That's really cool.
Do you like an axe?
Yeah, I'll eat next.
Look at the little teeny tiny little baby axe.
I think it's cleaver.
Well, it said axe on the box, technically.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Trevor. Continue.
Oh no, I was going to move on to the next topic, which is that Matrix 4 got a title.
Oh, really? Did you see that? Oh, I didn't.
It's called Resurrection. But what's interesting, is it's been listed as Matrix Resurrections for the past year on Letterboxd. So I just kind of assumed that was announced. I don't know why Letterboxd had it listed. Like I don't know if there was a leak or something. But I just kind of assumed that news already existed. And then I saw that people were like, oh, hey, Matrix 4 got a trailer. And I was like, oh, I thought we already knew that.
Yeah, sometimes people run with like the rumored titles, and it just turned out that was the right one. Because I know that they confirmed it at the CinemaCon thing, and they showed a little preview.
Yeah, well, just like Soggy Bottom, do you think that's actually the name of PTA's new film?
I don't know, maybe. You never know. These things change too. Sometimes they're shot under a name, and then they change the name later. It's very weird how they land on titles for movies.
Yeah, because I know, like, what's David O. Russell's new movie? Is it Canterbury Glass? Is that what it's going by right now? That
I don't know offhand.
Yeah,
I resent you bringing up David O. Russell.
Sorry.
You're talking about David O. Russell or David O. Russell? Because that
I'm talking about
really
the Irishman.
Yeah, the Irish director, right? David O. Russell. Yeah,
David O. Russell. Yeah,
I was gonna say
David O. Russell.
David O. Russell. Yeah, that's titles are weird. Also I saw Cam asked when my birthday is. It is September 21st. If you want to put that in your calendars and be weird for having a 15-year-old's birthday in your calendar. Um, so this one, I'm glad that both of you are here for. It looks like a Gene Roddenberry biopic is going into development.
That
What are you guys
will
thoughts on
be
this?
interesting.
Yeah, that will be interesting. I'd be curious to know who's behind it, because he was a very interesting person. I mean, obviously a huge visionary, but as almost everyone is, also a flawed person. And I think that the most interesting biopics are the ones that don't condemn people for their flaws, but also don't gloss over them either. But he certainly lived an incredibly interesting life, and created one of the most enduring and influential pieces of entertainment of all time. So I would definitely be interested to see that. Because he was a very unique man, very, very unique and interesting person.
Yeah. For those who don't know, he's the man who created Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting. I don't think that there is any news on who is behind it or anything like that. But yeah, I think that this could be. I just want to know who is going to play him. Who do you want to play him?
I mean, honestly, let's be honest. I bet Christian Bale would love to play him just because he could transform himself to do it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. He was very gregarious. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think who could inhabit that.
Well, also, do you cast the same actor and age them up with makeup and prosthetics, or do you have 2 or possibly 3 people? That's the real question.
That's the other question, is who could do it.
Because every time I think of him, I don't think of him as a young man, because he was not a young man in the heyday of Star Trek.
I could see Jeff Bridges pulling it off.
Oh, I could see that, yeah.
If it's older,
I was going to say
Gene Roddenberry,
TNG
era Gene Roddenberry.
Because that's what I always think of when I think of him.
What do you think about Gary Oldman? You think that he could do it?
I don't think he's got the quality. You know, Steve Carell could pull it off.
Really
Steve
choice,
Carell could definitely pull it off. 100%.
Really like
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good suggestion.
Yeah. And I'm not sure. I mean, I think that whoever does it, I mean, they're in Oscar contention. I would say for sure.
Potentially. Yeah.
They love their biopics, especially about flawed people. So that would be very, very interesting. Let's see. And another piece of news: Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista, they have a buddy cop movie in the works.
Okay, I'm very interested in that.
I could see that. I could see that really working very well. But Dave Bautista in particular has a great comedic sensibility.
Yeah.
I liked what was that movie? Stuber?
Yeah.
I liked
that
Stuber
a lot too. Plus, I love Kumail too.
I mean, Kumail's. I'm a Kumail Nanjiani sucker, but I'm a sucker for anything he's in. But I didn't. I liked Stuber. Called My Man. I like it.
It's really good.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I'd like to see Jason Momoa tap into more comedic stuff.
He gets. Everyone always makes him so pouty.
I mean, I could see him being the straight man in it, but not in like a boring or like a Debbie Downer way. Yeah,
it seems like so many of his roles, like in real life, he's such a vivacious person. But like, it seems like so many of his roles, he's like, it's like, let him live, let him give him some energy.
Yeah, I was Galaxy Geeks just pointed out in chat what I was just about to ask you guys. What did you guys think of My Spy? If you saw it, that really went under the radar.
Yeah, we didn't end up watching it.
No, I never saw it.
Because that it was supposed to come out like summer 2019, and then it got pushed.
Well, it was supposed to come out like literally when the pandemic started, and then it got pushed and pushed and then sold.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it ended up coming out on Prime, I think.
Yeah. It came out on Prime.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like I compare it to like what that was for Dave Bautista, like kind of like what the game plan was for The Rock, like more like a family film where he just gets to flesh out comedic sensibilities.
Or The Pacifier for Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah.
I watched that movie.
Peter Panda dance.
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you someday.
That you're going to show me the dance?
I'll show you the Peter Panda dance. Yeah.
Like, are you saying you're going to show me a clip, or are you going to do the dance?
Both.
Let's see. Tom Cruise. This is just kind of fun. Tom Cruise trained for Mission Impossible 7 for a year, including 500 skydives and 13,000 motorbike jumps.
That sounds right.
We're going to cause him to die because they're going to keep making these movies. One time a chute's not going to open. And
500 skydives.
And I'm going to cry.
That's ridiculous.
That's
$5,000. It's the donation goal for me to do the Peter Panda dance.
We're going to use a different currency, though. That way it ends up being like $6.80.
So Canadian? Sorry. That's a joke.
Jeez, shots
That's a
fired
joke.
at the North, man.
That's a joke.
I would like to say I cherish Canada. Lush Cosmetics, excellent company. Maple syrup is great. And also the Canadian Armed Forces, pretty boss.
I'm sure they are. I had to say it.
No, you didn't.
Quebec City is one of my favorite places. Like old Quebec City is beautiful.
I've never visited our neighbors to the north. So.
We should go.
Yeah.
Well, not right now, because I'm sure they would not let us in because we're from America.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true? Tom Cruise is 60?
He's in his mid to late 50s.
I wouldn't be shocked to hear if he was 60.
Let's do a Google.
59. He's 59.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Why is he doing 500 skydives in a year? That means that he was doing more than one a day. Like he's averaging more than one a day.
That's nuts.
I love it. This is a wholesome group when Dan is the main
one. Let's see here.
So what's this game we were playing?
Oh, we were playing Marvel Family Feud. Can we do a couple more, Trevor?
I came up to play the game.
Oh, for sure. Let's see. Okay. We can do Dan versus Mara for this.
Okay. I like it.
We can do actual. Well, I don't know how the rules of Family Feud work, but we can do a mini game. I think it's just whoever says it first or something like that, right?
It depends. Like usually it's like top 5 are on the board.
And we could each write our choices and then see who gets more points.
Well, usually it's top 5 are on the board and you get 3 strikes. And if you can't guess all 5 within 3 strikes, then it goes to the other team and they can steal if they can guess one of the answers that's not on the board yet.
And it's decided first by buzzing in and like getting the right answer.
Yeah, for the first
usually it's like a fast money round, yeah.
All right, let's try that. So there's 6 answers on the board for this one. And we'll just say whoever says it first.
Or whoever says their name first.
Yeah, whoever says their name first.
Whoever says their name, yes.
Because what happens is whoever says it first will say the answer, and then if she can guess an answer that's higher, that's like ranked higher than the one that I give, then she can have the chance to either play or pass. Sorry, I've watched a lot of Family Feud in my life.
You're right. I just didn't know if we wanted to simplify it for this, but let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the question, and you guys can take it from there. Which original 6 Avenger? I'm sorry, there's only 5 on the board for this one. Which original 6 Avenger? So one of them will be left out. Will be the most likely to be cranky without a nap.
What was the last part?
To be the most likely to be cranky without a nap.
Dan.
Yes?
I'm going to say the Incredible Hulk.
All right. So now what do? Do I tell you where that is on the board?
If it's the number 1 answer, then I get to play. But if there are answers that are more popular, then Mara gets a chance to steal if she can name one more popular.
You got the number 1 answer.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. I think if I pick the one that is not on here, then you get the chance to steal.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. So crankiest without a nap, right? All right, so number 1's the Hulk. I'm going to say number 2 is, well, I'm going to just say Tony Stark, Iron Man.
That's number 2.
Okay, this is where it gets a little more. Thor.
That's number 4, so you're still good.
Okay, so Thor's 4. So
And also
that
the
leaves
fourth in
now
season.
Hawkeye,
That's
Captain
fun.
America, and Black Widow. Ooh, these are tough. I think just for popularity's sake, someone said Captain America.
Yep.
He's also
that's
old.
the number
Old
5.
people love naps.
Number 5. Okay, so who's number 3 really? Is number 3 Hawkeye or is number 3 Black Widow?
I mean, if we're being honest, I think that some sexism might be at play, and people probably
Who
said
would be
Black Widow.
crankier without a nap? But that sexism could also be at play, and they didn't think of Black Widow. So, you know.
Again,
I mean,
Dan's
the
the mean
studio
one.
didn't think of her for a film for forever, so
I
why
think
should anyone else
Hawkeye's
think
more
about her?
forgettable. I'm going to say Black Widow.
Yeah, Dan got all 5 of them. Hawkeye was the one that they
Alright.
left
That
off.
hurt my face so
close.
bad.
I'm sorry.
All right. Question number 2. Here we go. Which Marvel superhero is likely to be the best swimmer?
Are these MCU heroes or Marvel in general?
This is MCU.
Okay.
Hmm.
The best swimmer.
7 answers on the board.
7 answers on the board?
Yep.
I'll go. I'll try to
Okay.
guess.
Yep, Mark.
I'm gonna say Captain America because I feel like way back when military training was a lot tougher, and they didn't have all the technology we had. People probably had to swim or die. So I'm gonna say Cap.
Got the number 1 answer, so you get to play.
Nice.
All right. How many answers are there in this one?
7.
7. Okay. Best swimmer. Gosh, this is hard. Well, I'm going to end up getting 3 strikes on this, but I don't care because it's fun. I feel like I want to really think about this. What was the exact phrasing of the question?
Name the Avenger likely to be the best swimmer.
Okay. Name the Avenger likely to be the best swimmer. Well, Tony Stark lived in coastal California. He seems like he would swim.
Totally had a private beach.
Yeah.
That is the number 4 answer.
Nice.
I'm definitely not going to say Drax, by the way, because he couldn't swim out of that vat of goo.
No, he couldn't.
So I'm definitely not saying him. I'm trying to think of who we've seen in water. Well, I mean, Thor technically has been seen in water, but he didn't have to swim. He just had to not die. Although he is a god alien, so why not? I'll throw Thor out there.
That's number 3 answer.
Wow.
I'm very shocked at this. Part of me wants to say Scott Lang because we had that scene in Ant-Man where he showed how cut he was. I mean, you don't have abs like that without
He's
being
lean.
able to swim.
He's got the swimmer's
There's
body.
a lot of core
Very
strength
lean.
involved in
Yeah.
swimming.
Dan for the steal. Oh wait, no, that's your first strike. Never mind. But that is your first strike.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Brandy is right,
Right.
by the way. I always overthink it. Well, Hawkeye lives on a farm. I don't expect him to have spent a lot of time in water. I think Black Widow could probably swim very well, but also never really seen her have to do it. So not really sure what to think about that. You know what? I mean, why would Hulk not be able to swim? Like super, super strong, also very heavy, but I mean, you really can't kill him. So like he probably is swimmable. I'm going to say the Hulk. The Hulk.
Wow. That is correct. At
Okay.
Number 5 spot.
I never would have guessed the Hulk.
I know.
I think he's a very weak swimmer.
I just think he'll sink like a rock.
Yeah, he's so dense. I just can't see the Hulk being a good swimmer. But hey, I didn't answer the question. I haven't done the survey.
You have 2, 6, and 7 left.
Okay, geez. Okay, I'm sure I'm overthinking it. Oh, you know what? I don't care that this is wrong. I'm going to say it because I've seen it personally. I'm going to say Rocket because I know raccoons can swim.
I'm glad that you've seen a raccoon swim, but that's incorrect.
That's okay. I'm at peace with that. All right, one left.
Did this come with X cards? Wait, let me see if it came with like little X cards.
Ooh, I'm also gonna say oh, that's fun.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Nice. All right, I'll hold that up.
You know what? For fun, because Hawkeye was left out before, I'm gonna say Hawkeye because maybe during that period of time when he was off doing Ronin things, maybe he decided swimming was a good activity to do since like his family was dead.
Yeah, the pools would not have been crowded.
That's okay.
No.
All right, pick it up, Dan. I don't mind. I'm okay with this.
You have 2, 6, and 7 left.
I'm gonna say Black Widow.
That is the number 2 answer.
Wow.
Hey, she's fit.
Who were the last two?
The last 2. Oh wait, so you don't get to keep going?
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I'll try to keep guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually in the game show,
No, I
usually
know.
if you
Once
guess
you
one,
get
you
one,
get
you
the point.
take
But
it,
that's sorry. Okay, let me think. So Hawkeye's not on there. We said Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow are all on the list. Spider-Man?
It's also incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Ant-Man's not on the list. Hawkeye's not on the list. Spider-Man's not on the list. This is MCU characters.
One of these is really weird. I don't get it.
Okay.
Ooh, Black Panther. He's super fit.
Yeah,
Black Panther. I'm going to say Black Panther.
that's a good choice.
The number 7.
Okay.
Excellent choice.
All right. Okay. So there's one left. I have one strike before Trevor just gives us the answer.
No, you have. Or do you?
I got 2 strikes because
okay.
I guessed Spider-Man and I guessed Hawkeye. And
I think I have a guess for the weird choice if you do not guess it.
I don't understand.
I'm going to say Nick Fury just because people like Nick Fury.
Good guess.
Okay.
I think Galaxy Geeks channel might have it actually.
So when he reveals it, Mara, when he says who it is, we have to in unison say what the answer is, like they do in Family Feud.
Oh, okay, sure.
What was the number 6 answer, Trevor?
It was Vision.
Vision.
Wow, that is
Makes
weird.
no
I would
sense.
not have
He's
expected
pure
that.
vibranium. He's just gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean.
No. Vibranium is light. It's ultra light.
Vibranium floats?
I'm not saying it floats. I'm just saying it's not. It's like super aluminum.
Yeah.
Except it's not dense. It's like it's strong and light instead of just being light.
I don't know. I still think Vision's a very dense. Much like the Hulk, I think he's very dense. I think he'd have buoyancy issues, is what I'm saying.
That's fine. I think Galaxy Geeks channel with Winter Soldier was a great choice.
Yeah,
Bucky, he saves him.
He has a bionic arm.
Vojislav Medic says he phases through water.
He does, yeah.
Is that swimming though?
No.
I mean, not drowning, I think, is the definition of swimming.
That's fair.
True.
Okay, last one. We'll do one final one.
All right.
The question. There's 6 possible answers.
Okay.
If you were working for J. Jonah Jameson as a reporter, what beat would you like to cover? So, what topic would you like to cover?
Dan. Spider-Man.
I was going to say,
because J. Jonah Jameson is always asking for pictures of Spider-Man.
That's not on the board.
Oh, this is a
Wow.
flawed survey
This is
already.
flawed.
Everybody knows that the cushy job at the Daily Bugle is the Spider-Man beat because J. Jonah Jameson is obsessed. What have you asked for him? He's asked for nothing but pictures of Spider-Man. In 60 years of comic book storytelling, the only thing he's ever requested is pictures of Spider-Man. This is just... Okay, well, I'll take the L on that one.
Mara, would you
I'll
like-
say politics.
Politics is number 5, so you do get control.
Wow. All right.
You get control.
I'm gonna steal it.
Vojislav has it though. No one wants the Spider-Man beat; they get abused.
They get paid too.
That's well.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with like celebrity news / gossip.
I'll give you entertainment at number 3.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
Goes in there.
Ooh. I don't think he's a big fan of editorials.
He likes writing them, but yeah.
That's true. What other news things are there? Like,
Public.
I don't think this counts as politics, but like war things.
Current events.
That isn't X.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ooh, I am going to steal one from the chat though and say sports ball.
That is the number 1 answer.
Wow.
What?
I think they're thinking of
Daily
Perry
Bugle's
White.
renowned sports
No,
coverage.
They're conflating J. Jonah Jameson with Perry White.
I think
because Perry
maybe.
White is obsessed with sports.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyways, okay.
This is-
How about
This is public, not me.
technology?
Can you be more specific?
Medical technology?
I'll give you science.
Okay.
Technology is science.
Okay.
So you still have the number 2 and the number 6.
Okay. Part of me wants to just say obituaries, but I won't say that. I also think he would be really preoccupied with having a good crossword puzzle because I would feel like he would want to look as legit as the New York Times. But I'm not going to say that either. What other things are newspaper things? Ugh. I'm gonna phone a friend.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Dan. Help. What other news?
I mean,
things
like
are
the
there?
city beat.
Well, that's
I don't know
a
if
that's a
that's
DC thing.
It's like
Sure,
a
yeah.
newspaper thing.
Yeah,
like,
we'll say
like
the city beat.
City beat, the local, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna stretch it and give number 6 to you, which is traffic.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Who wants
Ooh,
to
okay. I'm gonna think
cover
of our
traffic?
local news. What am I missing? Oh, weather. Weather.
That's next.
Mm,
I just don't know what newspapers do anymore.
fail.
Thank you. That's accurate.
Like what about like crime reporting? That's related to Spider-Man.
It's funny. Yeah, I was gonna
They
say
do a
it's
lot of
basically
crime
Spider-Man.
reporting. Crime reporting, the crime beat.
That is number 2. I didn't want to give it to you
Okay.
as Spider-Man, but that is the last one.
All right.
Thank you, Dan.
Good
Teamwork
tag
makes the
team
dream
effort.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, do we want to do anything else, or is it?
Do you want to play a letterboxed game?
Do we want to do
Yeah, I'll
letterbox?
play one round of the letterbox game, and then
All
I'm gonna
right.
get back
Here,
to work.
I'll do one for both of you from my
Okay.
phone.
All right.
All right. I'll do bad at the letterbox game.
Uh-oh. What was your goal?
Why?
Because you got.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
Wow.
so
It's been a while. Yeah. I'm sorry. I distracted you.
yeah. Hold on a second, Trevor. We have an alert into the studio
Uh-oh.
here. Thank you, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
I just got the notification on my phone, so I.
I'm gonna let you read this one, Trevor.
Okay. If Galaxy Geek says that we should play Jackbox games on here. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Bubba1171 says, "You guys are the best. Quirkiness and the most honest peeps around. Thanks for being you. $75. Thank you so much."
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Send some strong passion for the movie Catwoman.
Somebody wants
right now.
Catwoman to hang around.
Somebody really loves
goal?
Halle Berry.
100.
100. So what's where are you now?
$19 away right now.
$19 away. All right.
And then we watch Catwoman. Somebody really likes Halle Berry.
That should be a goal for a future show. Brandy is a genius.
I'll play Among Us with you guys.
We're terrible. Well, I'm terrible at it.
Ben Goddard hates how I play Among Us.
Have you ever seen that clip from when Dan played with Ben and was just like, but where's Ben's body? But where's Ben's body? It was so funny. He made Ben have a nervous breakdown.
I did.
It was so good.
Andrew says that you guys need a Twitch channel.
We really do, actually. We just haven't put in the time yet. Plus also I'm a huge gamer. So, and you actually got back into video games.
I just finished playing the
Oh, you finished?
Fractured. Well, I finished the story part.
Oh.
Of the Fractured Butthole.
Such a great
South Park game that came out a few years ago that I started in 2018 and never finished.
Well, technically it was supposed to come out like in 2017
or
something.
It was
and
very
just
long
kept
delayed.
Not coming out.
That is one of my favorite titles, though. The Fractured Butthole.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me scroll back up here.
I'm sadly... I sadly do not play that many video games. The ones that I do play are mostly like sports related. Like I play Madden. I play FIFA. I'm a big soccer fan. I do have the Avengers game. Did we get another donation?
Oh dear. Things have happened.
Breaking news.
Are we gonna watch Catwoman?
You can read that one, Trevor.
Brandy gave us $19 to get us to 100 and said, meow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brandy.
Thank you very much, Brandy. So we've met our goal. We're going to be watching Catwoman. If you want, I was thinking.
I gotta go.
We'll play one round. How about we'll play one round of the letterbox game, and then Trevor and I will riff for about 10 minutes.
Yep.
So everyone, if you have HBO Max, it's streaming there. We're going to get the video. I already have mine queued up to right where it says like Warner Brothers Pictures Presents. It's about 30 seconds in. It just depends because, HBO puts the little HBO card first. So if you have the physical media, it'll be a little off, but that's where we're going to end up playing from. So you've got one round of Letterboxd and then about 10 minutes in which to gather snacks, drinks, and cats. Dogs are allowed. We tolerate dogs.
Do I need to bring cats to you?
I will
I know
summon
there's one
cats.
Downstairs. I don't know where she is. Is she still in her hidey hole?
I don't know. Is she?
I don't see her.
Okay.
I could be pressed up against the wall, though.
I can. Oh!
Sorry, honey.
It's okay. I can summon her. I have this.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, I will. Well, you'll need to vamp for part of those 10 minutes because I need snacks and a cat.
You know what? We'll trade off a little too, because
right.
I need to tinkle, and I also might make myself some very loose oatmeal.
Dry oatmeal.
Hold on. San Francisco.
San Francisco. I was born there.
Sorry.
I just do George Takei around the house for no reason.
Hey,
I have that line from Star Trek 4 is stuck in my head eternally.
We say it all the time.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of San Francisco, don't know why this popped in my head. Probably because you said San Francisco. But Dan, have you seen The Last Black Man in San Francisco?
I need to. It's on my list.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Sorry to bring that randomly up, but you said San Francisco, so that's what my mind.
San Francisco. Don't call me tiny.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much, everybody, in the chat. That's crazy.
We just got in another one as well.
Woo!
Oh, V-Medic, here's for popcorn and liquor for that basketball scene.
For Mara only. Soda for Trevor.
Maybe I'll have to make a cocktail.
Ooh.
He says all the best from a fellow electrical engineer.
Engineers, man, we make the world go round, or at least talk about it a lot.
Yep. We talk about how the world can go round, and then design a system for keeping the world to go round, and then the people that are in charge of funding and building them let you down.
Yes, exactly.
As I understand the engineering world.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good.
All
right. I'll do a round of Letterboxd, and then everyone can prepare accordingly for Catwoman.
Yeah. I also have to tell my parents that that I'm going to be staying up a bit later.
Uh-oh. We messed up the order of operations, Mara.
Okay.
No, it'll be fine.
It's not a school night, so.
No, it's not.
I did referee soccer all day, so that was fun.
Oh, that sounds exhausting.
It is.
I get tired watching soccer.
The fields are incredibly flat, so it's just hot wind the entire time.
Oof. I'm glad the field is flat though, because otherwise that would be very difficult. That would add an extra layer of difficulty to an already difficult game.
Yeah.
All right. This is not super quizzical. Sometimes I really just want to spotlight some really funny reviews. All right. This is 5 stars with a heart. It says, "This movie makes me want to eat raw meat 3 meals a day and punch a baby in the stomach for looking at me cross-eyed. Max level testosterone achieved. My favorite sports flick of all time."
Ooh. Well, please don't punch babies, but okay. I gotta guess.
Max level. I'm gonna say Any Given Sunday.
Okay.
I think that this is Rocky.
Interesting. Raw meat. That would make sense. Punching also.
Yeah.
Both involved with Rocky.
All right. We're gonna just move forward. Ooh, I don't know which of these two I want to go with next because they're both very indicative of what the movie is.
Okay.
All right. All right, we're gonna go with this one. 4.5 stars with a heart. I'm attracted to A, men, wrong. B, women, wrong. C, Tom Hardy beating the shit out of people, right.
Okay. So this is Warrior.
This is Warrior.
Gotta be.
Also, a 3.5 star review. A character gets punched in the face by Tom Hardy. Me, God, I wish that were me.
Oh.
Hey,
It would be very painful.
Bojislav Medic got it. He got it on the first one with Warrior.
Nice.
Very nice.
I got a quick. So I know we talked about hot takes last week. I have a hot take. Creed is better than Rocky.
That is a hot take. It is. They're both good movies. I'll say that much. They're both very good.
Can we do one more, by the way?
We can do one more. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, that one is pretty quick.
All right. Personally, I love O.J. Simpson references in children's movies.
Whoa. What children's movie has an O.J. Simpson?
You'll find out.
Children's movies.
Oh wait, he acted in a couple of things. Is that maybe?
I'm gonna say The Boss Baby.
Oh, I'm gonna do you one better. The Boss Baby Family Business.
Oh. It's like that's like bidding $1 on The Price is Right.
That's true. All right. What if Guess Who's Coming to Dinner had a gingerbread kaiju action sequence?
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Shrek 2.
Ding, ding, ding!
Wow.
Bravo.
I don't know why I said 10 Cloverfield Lane. I don't.
I loved the gingerbread kaiju in 10 Cloverfield Lane. At the end, it was
Exactly,
great.
yeah. I mean, he really just thought something different was going to happen, but then they just went for it. Swung big.
Yeah, they swung big.
Yeah. No, that has nothing. Why did my brain go to 10 Cloverfield Lane when you said gingerbread?
Well, I did say kaiju, though.
That's
So, I mean,
true.
I could see it being
That's probably.
kaiju-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I processed kaiju as like a giant monster, I was like, kaiju? What is that?
Caillou,
Oh, yes, the small animated boy.
Yes, kaiju.
the bald animated kid akin to Charlie Brown.
Yes.
Not nearly as cool as Charlie Brown.
No, Charlie Brown's the best. All right. Well, I think that we can let Dan go so that way he doesn't have to suffer with us.
Also, I'm like putting my hands all over him, which are ice cold and sweaty. So it's just the worst of two things.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll be downstairs shortly to get snacks.
I'll be there.
All right.
Have
I'll
fun.
head out. I'll head out. We'll try. I'll head out to try and grab a cat and food.
All right, I will stay here.
All right.
Okay, so by the way, the answer to any question that involves Cocomelon being bad or scary or like nightmare inducing is Cocomelon. Dan showed me some of it while I was convalescing heavily. That's nightmare fuel. That's just nope. So much nope. Sorry, I'm just checking, making sure that nothing else has come in. All right, so I can just talk about whatever I want now. Funny story. So I've taken 1.5 showers today. So I took like a regular head to toe, wash my hair, keep trying to fade out the hair dye, which is going really well though, considering it was blood red a month ago. And then I spilled a drink in my lap, completely soaking me from the belly button down. And I had to just get in the shower. What would you call that? Winnie the Pooh style. No bottoms to get unsticky. So 1.5 showers, not a normal day, but sometimes you just have to take 1.5 showers. This is funny because don't get me wrong, like I'm paying attention to the chat and I love hearing from everybody, but it's also 100% like talking to myself because my laptop is right here, but you are also projected onto the screen that we use as like a prompter / like relay screen right there. So I see two of me. So that's weird. So it's like talking to myself, which doesn't sound like a good sound mental health strategy, but I've also been ignoring my therapist. So what would I know about sound mental health? The VA does this thing where they change your doctors a lot. So yeah, so my newest doctor is now my former doctor, and I get to get another new doctor. So I've just kind of been avoiding that process because it sucks every time, because you always get a decent doctor and then you always get a really terrible one. Well, I mean, I would say that it's always fun hanging out with Trevor. So being able to share that with other people has been really fun because he's been, I can't tell you guys enough, instrumental in the dungeon success because he writes mock matches, he makes quizzes, he'll go over the questions from recent matches that we haven't watched yet with us, so that way we can just get in the extra reps with like real competition level playing, writes speed rounds for us and offers, just like general emotional support, and also just has such a passion for movies and cinema, especially indie films, which is somewhat of a rarity, I would venture to say, for a younger person who like not living in New York or LA, where you're not immediately exposed to all the indies right away. So it's been nice to see that there's a contingent of people that have enjoyed watching us just do what we were doing before, except without a camera recording. So it's been great. He's also been taking on quite the heavy burden with the show, especially while I've been healing. So a huge thank you to Trevor. Very, very excited, by the way. Thank you again, everyone, for your generosity. We are very much... Oh, Dasher!
Hi, this is my cat Dasher. He's very crazy. Do you want down? Yeah. Okay. Here. You want treats? You want treats? Here. Where do you want? Do you want them right here? There you go. Here, let's point the camera at him. There's Dasher. Oh, why don't you want your treats? There's treats. Oh, he grabbed the treats off the table and brought them to the floor. Why'd you do that? People want to see you on camera. Oh, hi. Okay. They're up here. Come up here. Hi. Hi. Look, all the treats are right here. There's a little Dasher. Eating treats off my laptop probably wasn't the best idea, but hey. Gotta give the people what they want. It's a camera. Oh, my sister Clara also asked that I plug. He has an Instagram. It's called Dasher.thecat. So you can follow that. That was I would have been yelled at by my sister if I didn't mention that. So there's that if you want it. There's only one more tweet. Only one more. There you go. Hope you didn't slobber too much on my keyboard. They're all gone. All right. He's definitely not going to stay with us the entire time. But were those good treats? Yeah, were those yummy? Yeah. He is affectionately known as Baby Cat because he's only one, still a little baby. All right, you got to go. Right? He has more important things to do. But
all right, well, I'm gonna hand it quick, Trevor, and
all right.
I will be back.
All right. Yeah. So I heard Mara talking about me a little bit. Another interesting thing about me is that I have lots of food allergies. I'm allergic to basically everything. Every kind of nut I'm allergic to. Wheat I'm allergic to. Eggs I'm allergic to. But the snacks I grabbed, gluten-free Oreos. They are the best. I wasn't able to eat an Oreo before last year. But I ate an Oreo for the first time and it was great. And now I'm kind of addicted to them. Because Oreos. They're cool. That's nuts. Fantastic pun. 10 out of 10. I know it seems like I'm being sarcastic. I promise I'm not. That's a great pun. Yeah. Was it though? No, sorry, I was lying to your face. Yeah, Dasher's kind of insane though. He's a Christmas cat, and he's still kind of figuring out uh being alive. It's abuse of a minor. Oh, he's coming back. Are you gonna come back, Dasher? You gonna come back and say hi to the people on the internet? Yeah, I think we got a kitty cat coming back. Here, people want to see you. People want to see you. Come here. People want to see you. They paid $120 for you. Well, this in the movie. Here's the cat. I'll just let you look at the cat for a while. If he decides to stay here. Here you go. There you go. All right, you gotta get down. Yeah. So I think she was just talking a little bit about mock matches. They're a lot of fun. I really like writing trivia. And I'm hoping in 3 years I'll have turned 18. So I may have I may be able to play this Showdown because there is an age limit. You have to be at least 18, but maybe I will. Village Life Medic. So were the donations for Catwoman or cats? Well, who was it that put in $75? Because they really wanted to see Halle Berry. Bubba 1171. Yeah, that's they want to see Halle Berry. Other than that, it's probably for the cats. Brandy, I wrote 145 questions for one movie today. Sometimes writing trivia is too much. Yeah, I remember writing notes on what movie was it? Oh, it was Cowboys and Aliens. I wrote around 200 notes on Cowboys and Aliens. It was brutal. I actually own Cowboys and Aliens on DVD. And it is whoa. It's not good at all. I don't understand. I feel so bad for Harrison Ford that he's in that. Sam Rockwell's in that. Paul Dano. Like, it has such a good cast, but wow, that movie is bad. It's bad. There were 200 notes on it. It was not fun. Nick, do you have other cats named Dancer, Prancer, Donner, Cupid, Comet, Blitzen, and then there's the real no named Rudolph? No, but that's a fantastic idea. Oh, you want to come back on camera? He's standing here. Yeah, Olivia Wilde too. There's Dasher. Hi. You're just gonna sit. You're just gonna stand there. Yeah, the premise is decent, and Nick, like the graphic novel is great, but like they horribly messed it up. You just gonna stand right there? Okay. This is a cat. How come you were so shy before? You didn't want to say hi to people. Oh, he found his treats. Listen, you can't have any more right now. Maybe when the movie's over, you can have treats. Please don't step on my computer. No, you can't have your treats right now. Can you wait? Can you wait? Can you wait? Can you wait until maybe after the movie's over? I gave you 8 treats. That's more than you're supposed to have. Vojislav, when does watching movies for trivia turn into an obligation? Never really has for me. I really enjoy watching all movies. I mean, even bad movies. Like I brought up the idea to watch Catwoman. I think it's I think it's just it's fun. I love gathering trivia. So it's never really become that for me. Granted, there's still a lot I haven't seen. I mean, I've only lived 15 years. There's only so many movies I could see. So it's just really fun for me to explore and find new films that I haven't seen and get to write trivia on them. But maybe eventually, once like I could never do Inner Geekdom, watching the same like 300 movies over and over and over again. Can you please stop messing with the Family Feud cards? Thank you. I know it looks like I'm talking to nobody, but Dasher's here. There he is. Yep. But yeah, I could never do Inner Geekdom. That sounds how to put it, not fun at all. Because yeah. Ugh, like you have to watch stuff like Catwoman like 5 times in Green Lantern and Son of the Mask in The Spirit. Yeah, Brandy, I'm doing a major focus on ID right now, and it's insane. I don't get how people, and like Star Wars too. Like, granted, I like most of the Star Wars films, and there's only 12 of them, but like, ugh, it's just over and over and over again. Nick, I got lost in Dasher's eyes for a second. He has crazy eyes. Crazy eyes. Galaxy Geeks. Where did you get the huge Spider-Man anyway? So my dad was helping somebody move. And he found it in their basement. So it's actually from a Blockbuster giveaway, like a Blockbuster video store giveaway when the original 2002 Spider-Man movie came out. And it was just sitting in somebody's basement. No, don't open the treat bag. You can't have this right now. You can't have it right now. You already had 8 treats. You have to wait. I'll give you some more later. Sorry. But yeah, so it came from Blockbuster video store giveaway, and then it's made it all the way all the way to me through many different people. So if Trevor wasn't a minor, I'd make him telling the story part of a drinking game. Yeah, got 6 more years. I'm actually allergic to alcohol though. So that's fun amongst my many other allergies. That's amazing. It's been amazing starting to reach out to other Schmodown people. We were interviewing Jake Berlin Monday. I've never met Jake, but he seems great. That should be a fun thing. How did I meet Mara? Through a video Drew study session. We were teamed up with Whitney Seibold, and the 3 of us started playing some trivia, and then I just continued to meet up with her afterwards just to work on some IG stuff pre her championship win earlier this year. So and then we just started talking more, and then now we're here. Um, yeah, college is going to be interesting. I'm just basically going to have to be buying uh, everything for my own food and for alcohol. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. My life is centered around alcohol. I'm in Whiskey University. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because like um even if I could get like drink alcohol, if I were to get like drunk, then I could eat stuff from one of my other allergies. So it probably wouldn't have been a great idea anyways. Because my allergies are like very they're very high anaphylaxis. So they were they will make me die instantly. So I have to avoid it at all costs. Friend, you know, like literally Whiskey University, I'm taking classes about whiskey. That's interesting. I didn't know that there were classes about whiskey. Doesn't Adam Collins do stuff like where he like travels around and does stuff with like does he like sell like alcohol to companies? Not entirely sure. Nick, you could always reenact Superbad. I must admit, I've never seen Superbad. Never seen it. I know. I know. I need to. It's on the list. It's on the list. But yeah, I've never seen Superbad. Hey Mars.
Hello, I'm sorry that took a long time. I have to like blast my oatmeal so that way it's like not even food anymore that it's in the microwave so long.
Dasher decided to stand in front of the camera for a little bit. I know I need.
I kept
need
my
to see
earphones
Superbad.
in, so I heard everything.
Yeah, I know I need to see Superbad. Galaxy Geek said, "Did I watch any Schmodown this week?" I so I watched Mike versus Chandru. What else did I watch? I think I've seen all the matches this week. I'm pretty sure. And yes, I know that I need to watch Superbad. I know. Oh yeah, and then I watched Oyama and Harley, and then I watched Chainsaw. So yes, I've seen everything this week, plus Chance JTE. So yes, I've seen I have seen everything. Mike's match might have been the best match I've seen in a while. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. All right, Mari, you know what's next?
I heard gluten-free Oreos.
Yeah. Dasher, do you wanna come up and say hi again? He's so he sees the treat bag here. And
we use greenies too.
Oh, nice. So now he just tried to jump on my lap and missed and fell.
Mr. Pounce does that sometimes. By the way, I brought the shortbread so I could show Brandy a cross section of the Millionaire's shortbread.
Nice.
It's quite good, and it's pretty soft. I can just let it dissolve in my face. All right. Well, shall we start getting ourselves started?
May we start? I will grab my earbuds just because I don't want to have the movie blasting in everybody's ears. So I will be right back. Now you get to vape again.
Cool. So I made some oatmeal. It's barely oatmeal anymore. I did put a little tiny bit of brown sugar and cinnamon in it, even though I like plain oatmeal. I'm so basic. And I'm stirring it a lot, and I'm sorry for the noise, but it's extremely hot. And even though you'd think hot food would be very soothing, it actually hurts a lot. And cold food is wonderful because it'll numb my face. So I'm gonna keep stirring this for, I bet it's 10 minutes before I can even eat it. So, by the way, for the people that are adults, what on earth do we want to make our and then we drink thing? I guess any eye rolls. That's going to be the I'm going to drink when I roll my eyes at this movie. I personally love this movie. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that I like it. It's so like it tried in a way that felt like it wasn't trying. And I mean, Halle Berry's a fantastic actress, and she's just gorgeous, and she's all of the things. But this movie did her no favors. Did not exactly set her up for success. So disappointing in that way. Excuse me. Let's see. Have I ever thought about doing trailer reactions? Oh, that's fun that you started doing them. I hadn't considered it. However, I worry mine would be really boring because I'm so much more clinical, and generally, unless it's again Top Gun Maverick, I'm not as like outwardly enthusiastic, and I worry all I would do is just like troll people by being boring unintentionally. But you never know. If the right trailer comes along, I might just have to do it, because I do like hearing like trailer analysis. That's one of the things I really like. And I'm not talking like micro analysis where it's like, I'm going to take a frame grab and look at this little thing. See that blurry thing right in the corner? That could definitely be this obscure character that we haven't seen yet. And there's something wrong with it. It's just not my speed. But I like the actual analysis of like projecting what the movie might be accomplishing in like the grand scheme of a cinematic universe, or if it has comics origins and it's going to stay true to some of that. If it's not, like costuming, like, and again, I'm not saying things have to be comics accurate, but like when they do, like one of my favorite moments in Aquaman is when he does come out in the pseudo comics accurate costume. Really like that. But yeah, so maybe I could see myself doing something like that at some point. Although I think Brandy would probably be more excited for me to start cooking before I start another fun thing. Let's see here. That's really, really funny. Glad Benjamin Bratt got his basketball redemption in Doctor Strange. That's a good pun. Yes, Brandy. Brandy, I worry that I have something I need to tell you, but I don't know if I want to tell you right now or not. I don't know. What does everybody think? Should I tell Brandy something that I need to tell her that I could equally tell her not right now, but that now part of me kind of wants to? I don't know. I demand peer pressure to answer this question for me, because then I'm not to blame. All right, Brandy. Well, you know how you so kindly were part of the auction that bought one of Dan's whiteboards? Well, one of the things that happened was that I got your address because of that. And, you know, I know that you have you've had an interesting time over the last week. So I might have sent you some of those black and white cookies, those black dark chocolate and white chocolate chip cookies. Might have sent some to you. So yeah, so now you know. It was going to totally just be a surprise, but I felt like I wanted to tell you, so I told you. I would expect them probably Monday. I can check the tracking, but yeah. Yeah, it's really bad news when people give me their addresses, because then I just send them things. Although, if you guys watch Jacob and Taylor's bracket show, which will be tomorrow night, like United States tomorrow night, it'll be the next morning, Australian local time. But anyways, what was my point? Shoot. Oh, I have their address because I'm also I'm sending them something. But the joke now is because he keeps matching up, and not he himself, as in like the bracket was all random, all generated by like an algorithm, not no pushing or pulling, but it's movies that I didn't want to have to vote against each other. So the joke is now that like I'm gonna just be hiding outside the window at their place now because they gave me their address. Oh, it looks like Trevor might be back. Okay.
I am.
All right,
yeah,
are we ready?
It's very dangerous to give your address though. That's how I got this microphone. Just randomly. And my parents were mad initially because they thought that I bought it without telling them.
And I did not tell him it was coming, so I'm sure you were confused.
Oh, I was very confused. Like, I promise I didn't buy it. But yeah, Mara likes to send people things. It actually came. I will share the story quick. I actually she got my address because of I believe one's on Kaiser, who decided because I wrote mock matches to pay me in steaks. So I made the mistake, and I'm still not sure how I feel about this. I gave Kaiser my address.
The mistake. Get it? Like me.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a joke. But yeah,
I have the humor of a 45-year-old dad.
That checks out. I never got steaks.
Oh, I'm gonna screenshot this. He's gonna see it.
There was a great quote that came from it because my mom is vegetarian. So he said, "Hey, he wanted to send me food, but he knew that I had food allergies. So he was like, well, what can I send you? Is there anybody like in your family, anybody vegetarian?" And I was like, well, my mom's vegetarian. So he goes, okay, well, what does she want? Can I send her like some plantains or something?
Sure can.
So, yeah, plantains. All right, let me get Catwoman up to.
Oh, by the way, I brought Shiba meaty sticks, which are a big favorite of the cat. Oh, crap. I did not notice they were both here. That's scary. Big favorite of our cats. It's actually how we trick them into taking. Muffin has to take medicine every day for her allergies because much like Trevor and myself, Muffin also has a lot of very specific allergies. She's allergic to everything that grows outside, which mostly I am too. I have a lactose allergy that also puts me into very severe anaphylaxis. I have the EpiPen for it, which is always great. I don't have an allergy, but I don't possess all the right digestive enzymes to digest complex proteins, so I cannot eat meat. Very rarely do I eat meat, and if I'm going to eat it, it's definitely going to be bacon, because I missed out on years of eating bacon, not just like being raised Jewish, but like 20 straight years of not having any meat whatsoever. So I got to make up all of that bad cholesterol that I was missing. And then I'm allergic to grass. Like if I lay down, like or sit down in the grass, I'll get a huge rash all over my body. And I don't remember what they're called, but there are these big, like leafy green plants that a lot of people in the South will plant alongside their house or by like their HVAC in order to just like disguise it from the road. Hugely allergic to those. Like if I have to go and like take the dead pieces out of it, if I wear long sleeves and long pants, I still get hives all over my body. Amongst other various things. Oh, bees, wasps. Let's see. There's all sorts of stuff. Basically, he's allergic to everything you can eat, and I'm allergic to everything alive and dairy. But yeah.
I was allergic to everything alive, but then I took 7 years of allergy shots.
Not enough.
So that helped. Also, Maxwell's in the chat. Maxwell's the best.
Maxwell, hello. Are we ready?
Where were you at Warner Bros. Pictures? Right about 30 seconds in.
That's right.
This movie's an hour and 44 minutes too long. All right. Is everybody ready? So we're all paused, like right about 30 seconds. At Warner Bros. Pictures presents, and then there's like random Egyptian stuff in the background.
Yes, that's the one. And we'll call out some landmarks so that way we can push and you guys can push and pull. But I mean, as long as we're within a few seconds, it should be fine since it's not a commentary. Yeah,
for sure. But we can, for people who won't be watching the movie, we can give a play-by-play occasionally on what is going on. Also, we'll be eating.
Yep. This is sadly I'm not eating noodles because I can't. But it's as interesting as if I were doing that.
Also, I do just want to show Dasher. He let's see. Yeah, he decided to pass out on the floor.
Aww. Oh, here, I'll call the cats.
That's for Dasher.
Started. Muffin.
Dasher.
Muffin.
You want to look at the camera? You can ignore me. Okay.
Hi, buddy. Here, hold on. I'm going to remove you for a second. Buddy, look. Oops, dropped it. Muffin, come up here. Come to mommy. Come on, come here. Don't just pat at it. Come on. Oh, she's such a good girl. Sorry, Sir Pounce isn't quite as much the jump up and get it cat. So I'm tossing him his on the ground, but he'll crawl in my lap, and then I'll take the camera and I'll move it. Good girl, you're such a good girl. Oh, don't take his treat. Oh, you little fatty. She's okay. She'll be fine. Okay. All right, let's get started.
Verbal abuse.
We can actually no. That way we can end up right at about 11 because that's late enough. Your parents are going to get mad at me.
All right.
All right. Want to do a 3, 2, 1 play kind of situation?
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I want you to do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Music. Probably talk a lot throughout this because
I actually love the Egyptian history and origins, not just for like the cultural significance of like my family, but also just I like polytheism. I find it really interesting. So any museum that has an exhibit about Egypt is like my favorite thing in the museum.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Greek gods as a kid, like Percy Jackson. So yeah, I find that idea very interesting. Oh, this movie is so early 2000s.
Oh yeah. Hi bud, you have a booger in your eye. Let me get it. Nope. Okay. Sorry, the cats always let me clean out their eye boogers.
Who in the chat is actually watching the movie with us? I was just going to ask who in the chat was actually watching the movie with us.
Oh yeah. I hope people are watching along if they can, because if not, I feel like this might be boring.
We can keep it interesting. Hey, Galaxy Geeks is watching. Nice. And yes, the Percy Jackson books are amazing. Brandy's watching. Nice.
Anyone else a big fan of like, extremely runny oatmeal?
Oh, I love oatmeal. Oatmeal's the best in like the winter if you have like a slightly sore throat. I love like apples and oatmeal.
Very good.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how long this intro was.
This is like so soft that it's barely food.
Like a liquid with chunks. No, that doesn't sound right.
Ooh, Trevor, fun intergeekdom question. So Klaus Badelt did the score for Catwoman. What swashbuckling adventure film did he do the soundtrack for? Or the score, I'm sorry.
Was that... Is it the... I run my head through swashbuckling adventure. So it's Indiana Jones, Pirates, Lone Ranger, and then Zorro. I feel like it's one of the Pirates movies. Is it Dead Men Tell No Tales?
Very first one.
Wait, he did the first one?
Yepper.
Wow. Hey, Garth is in the chat. Garth, we're watching Catwoman right now if you want to join in. We're still in this incredibly long intro. We're like, for me, I'm at like 3 minutes 20 seconds right now.
Same.
All right. Yeah, but apple cinnamon oatmeal is like the best. If you have like a slightly cold throat or slightly like sore throat on like a winter morning. Heat off. Oof, this intro monologue.
Yeah, right. I might be a second or two behind you. I had to make sure my subtitles were on, but I'm fine. I don't know why they weren't already on.
does she work at a makeup company? I don't.
I would love for Halle Berry to accidentally run into me on the street. Oh, yeah. I always forget Alex Borstein for some dumb reason.
You're going to win your next belt off of a Catwoman question, and you'll have to think this night.
Man, you know me. I have like 30 questions where I'm just like, this has got to be the question I answer to win a belt, because I just know some. It's just like there is an exhibition match that I participated in that will be coming out at some point, and I'm not going to say what it's about because I don't want Christian to get angry with me. But I knew I had to learn all of the weirdest, most obscure information for it because it was a very narrow subject matter. So, but I learned that sort of weird stuff where it's like no one will ever ask me that about like Star Trek, especially because I just love Star Trek. So I'm just like, ask me this thing that no one will ever ask me. That's what I want to win on.
I remember when I wrote Scott Pilgrim notes for you. I wrote them when Ramona Flowers, when she talks about the teas, when Scott's like, she says, do you want tea? And then Scott says, there's more than one kind of tea, and then she lists like 9 different kinds of teas. I wrote down all of them in order.
Oh, I put them in my note cards because you did that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of tea, my next door neighbor brought over a homemade thing of Russian tea for me yesterday. So nice. And also, I love tea.
Was it 16 brandy? Oh, and what's going on in the movie? People were talking about meaningless stuff about makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then now Halle Berry looks very scared.
Most stuff about makeup is meaningless.
Pretty much. Love there's a line in
Only
Hamlet.
because like makeup was created in order to make people feel bad about their natural form.
I love this line in Shakespeare's Hamlet, like the original play. Hamlet gets like really mad and he goes, "God gives you a face and you put another upon it."
I love Hamlet, by the way. One of my favorite Shakespearean plays.
Same. Might be my favorite, actually.
I know it sounds dumb, but I really, really, really want to play Hamlet because, I mean, girls play boy parts all the time. Why couldn't I be Hamlet? Like, I don't want to be Ophelia.
You'd make a great Hamlet. And just so you know what's going on in the movie, everybody who isn't watching, there's still meaningless stuff about makeup. Now, I'm going to give this movie 5 stars on Letterboxd for the experience.
What, do you know the name of the actor that plays Sharon Stone's husband?
I couldn't care less. I'll take a line out of Jeff Snyder's book. Give up.
His name is Lambert Wilson. Do you know what trilogy he is seen in that is also in Inner Geekdom?
Is he in the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
That's a good guess. He's in the Matrix trilogy. He's the Merovingian.
Nice. I just bought the Matrix trilogy. Here.
Ooh, very nice.
I must admit, I've only seen the first one. I'm going to watch them all before the fourth one comes out.
Oh, good night, Galaxy Geeks
At least
channel.
I've seen more than Rocker has. See you, Galaxy Geeks. So, are we supposed to feel like sympathetic for Halle Berry here? Like,
Oh, I'm so sympathetic to this incredibly gorgeous, beautiful person.
Like,
although I'm sick and tired of like movies making the I'm afraid to tell people to turn down their loud music a thing.
Yeah.
Kitty!
gluten-free Oreos for the win.
Kitty! Oh, Sir Pounces is right with me.
Highlight of the movie so far.
Sorry, I can only tilt the camera sideways and down a little. Come on. It's on a tripod, so I can't really show you. But he's that lump that's right there.
I see it. Garth says, "Can I bend the spoon with my mind yet, Trevor?" No, but I can bend a fork. Randy says she saw the second and third Matrix for the first time last week. Not a good time. Yeah, not looking forward to it.
Ooh, I can do something with a spoon. Ooh, you know what, Garth? Everyone has been so generous to get us here. I will answer trivia questions for free. I'm not going to guarantee I'll know the answer because I haven't studied since my surgery. Why is my nose so slippery?
I'm just bad at trivia, so I'll probably get it wrong too.
This has never happened before.
Oh.
What a name. What is wrong with me? Oh, good grief. It's not Inner Geekdom trivia. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Oh, I finally did it. Yay.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have skills.
That's magic right there. Billy Crystal and Michael Keaton have their feature film debuts in the same movie. Is it? Oh.
It's not how grabbing people works. Oh, it could be IG.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's sci-fi? What sci-fi movie? That was... Oh, what a terrible line delivery. That was the cat. Sounds like a Siri. I don't know, Garth. Billy Crystal and Michael Keaton in the same movie. Oh, wow.
I don't know. I promise you Dan would know. Comedy sci-fi.
First one for both the comedy sci-fi.
Well, the only comedy sci-fi movie that
I've learned when you say comedy sci-fi, the answer is Paul. But I don't think that this is the answer. Also, so this first, how many minutes are into this movie? We're 12 minutes in the movie. We're supposed to feel something for both Benjamin Bratt and Halle Berry, and I don't. I couldn't care less about either of them. You know what? I wouldn't feel bad if like they were struck by lightning bolts and died. Be like, whatever. Garth, I think you have a stumped rabbit test.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard of this movie, and I feel like I need to because every word in the sentence you just put up is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Okay, why do all like people who do makeup stuff, why does one of them have to have a British accent? Why is that a thing?
Well, I know that Lambert Wilson is French, so maybe that's easier for him to do than American.
Maybe. Man sandwich.
Yeah.
People actually talk like that?
I guess some people do. I mean, let's be honest.
No,
Benjamin
no,
Bratt was at like the height of his powers in this movie.
That's fair. I need another Oreo.
He is aging well, though.
Mm-hmm.
Although, what a dumb name. Gotta say, I'm very happy. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I've never worked in a cubicle. I just don't think I'd like it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I never want to work in a cubicle. I'm gonna have something where I'm like actively doing something, or like can work from like home, or like can work anywhere. Yeah, Brandy, I don't believe I've ever referred to anyone as a man sandwich before. Neither have I. I don't think anybody has. Okay, so that's not creepy at all from Ben Brad.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Garth says debut feature film for Robbie Coltrane. I think, is that Flash Gordon?
That makes sense. Somebody called Mike Kalinowski.
Well, I mean, I love Robert Parker, but one could also say call Robert Parker, sadly.
Robert Parker.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? He just played Ethan Irwin, and I think that a lot of people could have. I mean, Ethan is a fantastic player. That game could have potentially gone either way, but look at what he was able to do. So, I mean, oh, that's nice. Brandy says that she's in a cubicle, but it's really private and she can listen to podcasts and do spreadsheets all day. And she also loves spreadsheets. We're all kindred spirits here.
Spreadsheets are the best. Ooh. Montage, time lapse. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. Terrible looking.
Why midnight, though?
Yeah. I can't root for Halle Berry at all. I just don't like her. Okay, wait. So that zoom in on the face before it zoomed out kind of looked like Zachary Quinto. Like when it super zoomed in, it looked like Zachary Quinto. Can we just acknowledge how goofy this idea is?
Mm-hmm.
I need to take another Oreo. This is like my equivalent of a shot. Gluten-free Oreos.
Ooh, all right. Let's see. IG and a Garth question. Ooh, I feel bad. I haven't watched Hitchhikers in forever. I'm assuming it's an IG actor since it says IG and a Garth question. Okay.
It's interesting happening in the movie. Oh wait, no, it was just pointlessly loud music. Never mind. Oh, and Garth, the answer to your question is Adam Witt.
I will accept multiple choices. Sadly, Hitchhikers is not an IG, but I would love it if it were. I love it. Let's shoot our guns in this factory full of science things.
I know.
Production.
See, this is where they shot Star Trek 9.
My face hurts.
Wait, what did she just fall in? Is that cement?
I don't know, but it's gross.
What is that? Okay, he says John Malkovich, Bill Nighy, Sam Rockwell, or Benedict Cumberbatch. Well, I want it to be Sam Rockwell, so I'm going to say that.
That sounds right. Wait, I don't remember.
I also feel like it could be John Malkovich.
I feel bad. I haven't rewatched that movie in forever. I really, really like the movie. I love the book. I've actually never been able to persuade Dan to watch it.
I promise we are watching the movie, guys. We are
talking about other things. Substantive. Ow. I should have grabbed an ice pack while I was downstairs. Even my super weak oatmeal makes my mouth swell.
The sound mix in this is terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, it's Tenet level bad. Like, it's just weirdly loud for no reason. Hey, Brandy got it. Bill Nighy. Wow, Bill Nighy's in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
He is. I totally... Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Oh, no. She's gonna die.
Oh, no. She fell in water and is gonna die. Oh, wait, Mara, I just realized something. This is the scene from the beginning.
What? The beginning of the movie?
I know. It's mind-blowing. I think I've just broke the theory of cinema.
Oh, kitty. Also, it's...
Oh,
why couldn't
cat.
they just used a real cat?
I know. They pulled a Call of the Wild on us.
Hi, buddy. Do you want to sit with Mommy? Come here. I think he wants a blanket.
Oh, big organization. I've now gotten a trivia question over Mara and Harper. Give me the bell. Brandy deserves a bell.
Brandy has probably got way more singles and teams level trivia questions over me. Like, way more. In IG, I think I could probably hang against Brandy, but she would definitely have the belt over me in singles and teams.
Garth. Finally figured out the ending of The Sixth Sense. Those names are the people that made the movie. Oh wait, Dramatic Cats. This is like those one weird cat books that I was forced to read. Where it was like the Lost Emperors or whatever. It was like these like cats who like survived forever and like fought against like Nazis or something. Or like the world. I don't know. It was weird. It just looks so dumb.
Likes to stand on me like that.
When you're dead.
I'm usually not.
That way you're been resurrected. Oh, we got to get the zoom in on the eye. Oh, wait, now she has cat eyes. Okay, now we just need some bees, and then we got a candy cat. Candyman.
Hi, buddy. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi.
Oh my gosh, what was that noise that she just made?
I don't know. Oh, my cat is just showing everyone his butthole right now. Come here, please.
I think it's covered by your name. Yeah.
Luckily.
Otherwise, we'd be taken down for graphic nudity.
Hey, buddy.
Come
here.
come sit on my lap and keep me
Brandy,
warm.
wait. So when Brandy says, "Wait," so when the cats wake us up like this, are they trying to turn us into cats? I think yes. And then we'll all be cat people, like in the movie Cats, which we will watch soon on the show. Oh, there's still an hour 20 left in this.
Yeah. Hey, don't try to eat that. Here.
How long are the
Come
credits?
sit with me. Hi,
Okay,
buddy.
we got 6-minute credits, so that's nice.
Oh. Come here.
You know, the credits of Vivo are like 13 minutes.
Really?
That Netflix animated thing. It was so weird. Probably just to showcase like more of the songs. Yeah. Brandy, I have never and will never watch Cats.
Oh, there was some controversy in the Patreon about when Cats was a watch-along movie.
Because is it a movie? I still don't think there's a narrative to it. So.
Hi, buddy. Hey, come on. Hey, don't try to eat that. Kitty. Ooh, okay. Garth says one they'll never ask in IG, but it's fun. Duran Duran named themselves after character mad scientist Dr. Durand Durand in what classic sci-fi movie? Classic sci-fi movie. That is super familiar. I should probably know this.
What Halle Berry just turned into is like what Hermione turned into after she got the cat hair and polyjuice potion.
Right? Hi, bud.
Duran Duran. I feel like this is a Planet of the Apes thing. What? Licking the foam off?
I don't know. I guess that's a... You know what, Trevor? When a man and a woman really like each other, sometime foam is involved.
Oh, I think Brandy got it. She says Barbarella.
Ooh, Garth says close.
Yeah. Brandy got it. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, kitty.
That's a pretty kitty.
Wait.
What a weird way to contain your contact information. Hi, bud.
What?
Come here. Show everybody your new collar. He has a Slytherin collar right now. It's like greenish.
Oh, that's great. Sorry, I've forgotten so much of this movie for good reason.
Hey, buddy. Francis Conroy is in what DC film? Trevor.
This one.
What 2010s DC film?
Is Jonah Hex?
She's Joaquin Phoenix's mom in Joker.
Oh, that's totally right. That's absolutely right. I actually knew that. I don't know.
I also love her in American Horror Story. I really, really like her in that.
I don't know how I forgot that she was in Joker, because I think she's really, really good in that movie.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if her name's anywhere on my Blu-ray.
You know, I will say this: for a movie with all of the cats, there is a distinct lack of representation for tuxedo cats, and that hurts me.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Francis, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Francis Conroy on the back of my Blu-ray.
Nice.
Oh.
That's an eye roll moment for sure.
I need to see how much this Blu-ray is. This is a masterpiece.
I don't care how gorgeous you are. If you're standing on the street and you're telling yourself you're fine, I am very much concerned that you are not fine.
How much do you think a Catwoman Blu-ray is on Amazon for like list price?
It should be less than this, but for some reason, is it a Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, or just a Blu-ray?
Let me finish getting it pulled up. It is just a Blu-ray.
All right, I feel like this is, for some reason, I'm like, it is overpriced, but I'm going to actually say it's not. I'm going to say it's overpriced. I'm going to say it's $12.99.
The cheapest one I could find was $18.
Oh, why?
At least on Amazon. The DVD, the cheapest I could find was $63.
Wow. I promise you that is in the $5.99 and under bin at a Walmart, Best Buy, Target, whatever. I promise you that somewhere that movie is available for less than that. That is criminal. And it'll probably be a Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy if they've ever put one of those out.
Yeah. Garth says, outside of the Back to the Future movies, Leah Thompson and Christopher Lloyd starred together in what 1993 movie? This is in Brad Gilmore's book. I read it in Brad Gilmore's book, and I forgot it.
Ooh, okay. That's fun. What's the answer, Trevor?
Oh, I forgot it. I don't know what it is. I just know I read it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I should know this. I read it. I tried to commit it to memory.
Oh,
why? It's so pretty.
I don't know if I know that one, Garth. And then, Brandy also has a very wide IG question. I'm going to name as many as I can think of. I mean, you've got 3 Apes movies. You've got him playing Claw in 2 MCU films.
2 Star Wars.
Yep.
7. And then Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Ben! Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben's here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Add in
Ben, we're watching
6 Middle-earth films, so that takes us up to what, 13 already?
13.
I'm
13.
trying to think of anything
I think
else.
I'm going to go with 13.
I like the number 13.
Ben,
it's like my favorite number.
That's my sister's favorite number as well. We're watching Catwoman right now.
Yeah, Ben, do you want to watch Catwoman with us?
We're at like minute 33, 40. We haven't gotten to the basketball scene yet. 13. Nice.
Oh, look at us. Teamwork makes the dream work. I've also been watching a lot of Ted Lasso, so I'm feeling way more positive than I normally am because I'm a big fan of nihilism. Oh, by the way, anybody that doesn't follow Nihilist Arby's on Twitter really needs to follow Nihilist Arby's because it is so depressing and consumer driven, and I love it.
Wait, so Ben Bratt is Ben Bratt a teacher? Oh wait, basketball scene. Like, here we go. Let's go.
No, he's a cop, right?
Oh yeah, I have forgotten a lot of this movie in and not paying attention too much.
I love
Yeah, he's
how the editing in this movie is so disorienting in this scene specifically that it's almost like nausea-inducing in order to make it look cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't, though.
Basketball scene. All right, here we go. Full attention for this scene. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, she's a cat. Why can't she play basketball? My cat doesn't play basketball.
Oh, two more
When
actors
did
have
you
been in
do
more
that
IG
ever?
films since Circus. Who are they? One of them is definitely Doug Jones, 100%. Two actors have been in more IG films than Andy Serkis. Ooh, are you talking major actors? Because Michael Papajohn might definitely count, but he's not like a huge actor, but he's in a lot of movies.
What? Sorry, Brandy says, "Wait, your cat isn't into sports." I mean, they like watching the balls move around, but like they can't play basketball. What is she doing? What?
Oh my God.
What? And what is the song choice? And why are I can't tell who's sexually assaulting who. Oh, that cut.
All right, school kids, this is how babies are made. Oh, I see. Oh, both are MCU. Well, then that's definitely going to be, well, Chris Evans, because he's the actor that he and Samuel L. Jackson are in the most, tied for the most MCU appearances, and they're also in other movies. So, yeah, I guess it would have to be the two of them then.
Garth, Trevor's going to be traumatized by this movie. I already am. That basketball scene is confusingly bad. I feel like
God,
I don't even remember a name. Like, yeah, the head. Why'd you break glass? What was the point of that?
Well, you didn't even cut yourself, so it wasn't even fun.
And the lead makeup lady is like a bad version of Emma Thompson in Cruella. Brandy says we got it with Evans and Samuel Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Mara will get messages from Trevor's parents say you can't hang out with her anymore. Yeah.
It's possible. To be fair, though, I do try to make sure that I give Trevor life lessons. Like when we were watching Shiva Baby, there's a joke in there. It's not a spoiler or anything, but there's a joke talking about how you should have at least a certain double-digit number of sexual partners in your life before you settle down. And I made sure as a responsible adult to tell Trevor that that was not necessarily useful life advice. So great influence. You're welcome.
I'm learning things. Mara's a fantastic influence. Okay, so the credits start at 1:38, so we only have an hour left.
Oh my God, how is there an hour left of this movie? What more can happen?
I don't know. We got that crazy basketball scene. I think that's like the peak of cinema. Move over, Citizen Kane.
Oh, hi, Sir Pounce.
How much of this movie of Halle Berry doing random cat stuff do you think is just Halle Berry saying, hey, Pete off. I want to be a cat. And he's just like, you know what? You're Halle Berry. Go crazy. And then that's her just going, like, walking around, like, being a cat.
Brandy is 100% accurate.
Yeah. Kaiser's an interesting man.
Kaiser routinely tells Trevor that he's 18.
Yeah. Well, it's either like 18 or 6. There's like no in between though.
That's true.
Uh-oh, she's mad about the music again, but now she's a cat because that changes anything.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't still annoying, just the fact that it's overdone, but I liked how Venom did the same thing because they did it in a way that worked for me. That was really funny.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you made a half cat, half human mad. What's that face? Why does she look so surprised? These music choices are as bad as Suicide Squad. She's just Indiana Jones, the dude.
She's just so weird in this.
I know. And, yeah, I mean, my cat doesn't really enjoy loud music, so this is believable. That's fair. Again, the music choices, they're disorientingly bad. It was just like basically what Suicide Squad was. Let's pick some popular films right now. Ah.
Oh no.
Why does she have
Hey,
two pairs of scissors?
You know a girl is going through it when they cut their hair. And apparently dye it. It looks lighter.
Yeah. Oh, what a quote. Time to accessorize. Yeah.
That's a who said it question in Intergatum for sure.
So this was Halle Berry saying, okay, I understand this movie is bad, but let me pretend to be Michelle Pfeiffer for just a little bit.
Didn't work.
I still hold by the fact that Lee Merriweather is the best on-screen Catwoman.
Sir Pounce agrees. How perfectly wonderful.
Miss Kitka.
Not exactly a great impression, but I just love that character so much.
I really like this movie. I gave it 2 stars on Letterboxd because it objectively isn't good. But I like it way more than that. I've seen it 5 times.
God, that early 2000s, I'm wearing way too much makeup, even though I'm gorgeous look. So sad.
Yeah. Okay, did the glass break before he hit it? Or was that just me?
I mean, it's all candy glass anyway, so
yeah.
I'm assuming he really broke it.
Hot take. Batman 66, Batman the movie from 1966, better than 1989's Batman.
Trevor, no!
I think that 1989's Batman is a bad movie.
Hold the phone. I'm going to mute so I'm not screaming into the mic, but I have to get Dan Merle's opinion.
He's going to hate me. Oh, also, Halle Berry did the thing. She's trying to roll her R's like she's speaking Spanish. Dan's not gonna want to hang out with me anymore.
Trevor, the reply given to me by Dan was, he's free to think that.
Wow. Yeah, I think that movie is I think that it's incredibly goofy and like has a lot of tonal issues, but it still tries to think that it's a serious film. Whereas I think that Batman 66, while it's an equal level of goofy to me, at least like knows that it's a goofy movie and plays into it. So that's my hot take.
Oh, this movie.
In the meantime, with Catwoman, I don't even understand why she's here. Like, how did she know about
She
this?
wanted that necklace.
So she just came back. So she was going to steal it, but now she's stopping people from stealing it?
Yes, and she meowed him.
Yeah. Brandy, I think your take might be considered hotter than my Star Trek Star Wars take, Trev. Yeah. I've been on my YouTube channel. You can go. It's Trevor Matteson Talks Movies if you want to check it out. I've been coming up with some ideas for video essays. I think that that has to be one about Batman 66 being better than Batman 89.
Oh my gosh, Sir Pounce is sitting right there, and he's not looking at me. He's not looking at the laptop. He's looking at the TV monitor, watching Catwoman. He's literally watching Catwoman with me.
What, you need to avert that cat's eyes. You don't need to put him through this. He wasn't paid for this. We were.
Well, I'm sure that there will be a small endowment made to the treat fund.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get Dasher back in here.
What is she wearing? What is that outfit? There's like fur sleeve cuffs and it changes color and pattern and fabric. I hate all of it.
Hi, Dasher. Do you want some more treats? This movie's getting really, really bad. So here, I'll put some treats up on the table for you. If you want some treats.
Ooh, should we call her Cat Chick or Cat Broad? So progressive in the 2000s.
Yeah. Oh. Do you think they were actually thinking that they were being progressive? I mean, the dude's name is Pietoff. So. Here, Dasher. I'll put some treats on the table, all right?
Ooh, I haven't made cupcakes in forever. Maybe I'll make lemon cupcakes this week. Although I'm making banana pudding tomorrow and chocolate ice cream. Because they both involve making a huge amount of custard. So it's like I might as well just split the custard and make half of it into banana pudding and that other half of it into chocolate ice cream. Because, I mean, you literally, like, banana pudding is just vanilla custard. It's not actually like banana pudding. The bananas just go in it. So.
Yeah. Hey, look, old internet. Internet a year before I was born. Do you remember this movie coming out, Mara?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't see it in theaters. Not like I didn't want to. I think I was just busy. Or if I did, I blocked it from my memory.
That sounds likely. I decided that Dasher gets some more treats. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to have Dan bring me some medication.
Dasher can hold down the fort here. He's a pretty cute cat. Hey, here's a question for you, Mara, and anybody in chat who has a cat. If your cat got to be an extra in any movie, what would it be? I would want Dasher to be a double for the cat that gets thrown out the window in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Nick, that's an interesting shot of Dasher. I've been studying some cinematography. I think this is pretty
good. What a cute baby.
Gonna sit there. Hey, you can stand in front of the Catwoman if you want. I wouldn't mind that. I prefer to look at you. Brady, I mean, my cat is named Serrano. Let's go, Roxanne. Nice. Mara, what about you? What should Sir Pounce and Muffin be in?
Let's see. Like, does it have to be a cat role?
No.
Does it have to be a role previously occupied by a cat?
No.
Okay, let's see. Oh, well, Sir Pounce is definitely Paul Rudd in any Paul Rudd movie. And let's see. Muffin. Muffin is Helen Mirren in The Queen.
Perfect.
Sorry, guys. My face hurts. It's time to take. Oh my gosh, to take a legal substances because my face hurts.
Dasher just decided that he was going to steal the camera.
Oh, he's a little cat thief too. He's a cat burglar.
No. No.
Well, thank you, Garth. Yeah, I still have probably several weeks of significant pain, and then it'll just be discomfort, and then it'll just be bleeding without discomfort, and then probably around November-ish is my guess. I should be back at 100%. Oh, sorry. This is such a weird movie. You've spent a lifetime caged.
Dasher, leave the camera alone, please. Thank you.
Yeah, kitty. Oh no, not you. Sir Pounce is like, kitty?
Garth says, I remember, kids, prescribed drugs are okay. Drugs bought in dark alleys are not okay. I'll keep that in mind for my future life. Well, I guess this life, just the future of this life.
Hi, buddy. Did you say hi to everybody? That's my good boy.
Hey, Dasher, can I pick you up? You come here. You come here. Here, sit on my lap. You want to sit on my lap? Maybe. Oh, you can't have the treat.
Well, my camera's messed up. Who cares? Oh.
Behind the Blu-rays for now.
Well, Peggy has been talking to all the wrong people, and I'm so delighted that she's heard nothing bad about me yet. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I will be able to travel for New York, for the New York event, especially since I don't have any more matches that I think I'm expected to play in before the end of the year. But we definitely are planning on being there in December for any dungeon people that are going to be playing, or just to see people, pending any massive changes with the Delta and Lambda variants. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be awesome.
When did Halle Berry lose clothes? When did this happen?
I don't know. Brandy's clapping back.
Right. If you want to know why my camera's so shaky, Dasher's crawling all around him.
By the way, I don't know if Ben Goddard is still here, but Ben, I demand to see you when we're going to be in town shortly. More to follow. I'll text you. Ow. Oh, we have to do baking in person, Ben. You can redeem yourself for your bad cookie.
Whoa, what was that gunshot effect?
I don't know. I don't understand the outfit. Oh yeah, Brandy, I know he'll be there. We were actually also hoping to, but things have just been complicated with COVID and everything. So we ended up deciding not to travel. Only very recently, especially. Plus, recovery's been hard, but excited that you'll get to see us in December. I didn't know you were going to go.
Have I been frozen?
I think you may have been. Sorry. You're back now, though.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Dasher was crawling all over things, so I assumed that had something to do with it.
Ew.
I hope to meet up with everybody eventually in person. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year, but that'd be great. We still need to find a way to do a basement show in person sometime.
Oh, absolutely.
Brandy says, I am a fan of those gloves she has on.
I love how she just ordered effectively like double cream at the bar. If I drank that, I would die.
Wait, so how did she get in here? I'm still so lost. Like, this movie just feels like a collection of scenes that were randomly strung together.
Also, why is everyone just allowing her to have a whip in there? Most people don't know how to use whips safely.
Wait, why'd she do that to Benjamin Bratt?
But that's not Benjamin Bratt, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're totally right.
It's okay. Honestly, all white people look the same. Well, obviously Benjamin Bratt not being included, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Although it is funny though, Dan has legitimate face blindness for young brunette women. Like he can't tell the difference between Gemma Arterton and I forget who it was, but there was someone where he's just like, that's not who that is. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly who that is.
Again, this music choice, I don't. Why did her voice change? Oh, what a fantastic original line of dialogue.
I just don't understand this movie.
Yeah,
I love watching it.
You all heard it. Put young brunette actresses on the wheel against Dan.
Well, here's the thing I'll say. He may not recognize them by face. Like if you put him in a lineup, if Gemma Arterton mugged him in an alley, he would not be able to identify her in a police lineup. But he 100% knows her entire filmography, as well as plenty of other young brunette actresses. So as long as the Schmodown never becomes like picture oriented, he'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the Schmodown's about movies, so it is picture oriented.
You know what I mean? I love how now she's just there.
Yeah. Again, like it feels like a random collection of scenes.
These effects do not hold up, and I love it.
The Chloe Grace Moretz slice you on the wheel against Dan.
Oh, Brandy, I'm gonna tell him you said that. I know what that feels like, though, especially with like the medication between earlier this year and the last month. I can't tell you how many times. I mean, Trevor, you could probably tell them exactly how many times you'll ask me a question and I'll say, I know everything about this person except what their name is. I'll tell you every movie they've been in. I'll tell you the characters they played. I'll tell you what they look like. Don't know what their name is.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Oh, so now we're introduced to the plot. 59 minutes into the movie. Like maybe this has been brought up before, but like
Wow.
Hey, Simon just subscribed. Thank you. Yeah, we did. We've been on the air for 3 hours.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I mean we're watching Catwoman right now. Vegas, hey Trevor, I'm not familiar with you, but are you of age? I am 15. So yeah, so 20 tops. I'm not over 20, but yeah, I'm 15 years old. So very, very young.
Technically, you are less than a month away from being 16 years old, though.
I am less than a month away from being 16. Yeah, so I can almost drive.
Man, I wish I was old enough to drive.
Again, so now they're just at a carnival. Garth Samuel says, I want to see Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulroney, Keith David or David Keith, Isla Fisher or Amy Adams. Amy Adams does have a slice, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
And the Skarsgård family, love it. We need a
You know what would be fun though?
slice.
Is to throw in Peter Sarsgaard just to mess with people.
Nice. Hey, what's okay? What is the best Amy Adams performance? There's only one right answer.
Well, I know you're going to say Arrival.
I am gonna say Arrival.
Yeah, I know Trevor very well.
In your opinion, though, what is the best Amy Adams performance?
I will say this though, she is really, really great in Enchanted.
Yeah. Oh, they're stuck on top of a Ferris wheel. Okay, this is actually terrifying. It's also
I don't
just
like Ferris
Spider-Man
wheels.
Far From Home.
Don't
Me
like
neither.
them. Don't like them. I went on the London Eye and I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm also terrified of elevators.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those things they're tiny death traps. You know what else Amy Adams is also good in for a limited time that I picked up recently?
Oh yeah, I love her in that movie.
I mean, it was one of her first movies that was 02. Enchanted wasn't until 07. Oh no, he fell.
Not Frankie.
Oh, but she has cat vision, so she can like, who's she gonna go? The thing's gonna fall. Ah. Okay, Randy, I'm not that far from 20. It's like 4 years. It isn't that far away.
Buddy, do you want to say hi to everybody again? Yeah?
Ooh,
say
Garth,
hi?
a William Hootkin slice. That'd be great. Star Wars, Flash Gordon, Raiders, Superman 4, Batman. And I have not seen Drop Dead Gorgeous.
What, buddy?
Ooh, The Fighter. Garth brings up for Amy Adams.
Oh, yeah. Hi, bud.
Always saying low, young. No one ever wants to. No one ever went wrong accidentally complimenting someone. Yeah.
Me personally,
most people, I would say.
I like being carded because it's annoying to pull it out, like, because you know you have to. So if they're just like, oh, you're fine. It's like, no, I just want to make sure that I'm following the law, and you should probably ask me. I'm the only person that does not mind being their age. Hey, buddy.
I think I think it's fair to go with 20 tops, though. I mean, most people probably wouldn't expect me to be 15.
Well, especially because you're so tall.
I mean, you can't really tell that, but yeah, I'm 5'11" and like a half. I think I'm almost 6 foot.
Oh my gosh, I bet you're gonna end up being taller than Dan.
Maybe. How tall Stan?
6'2".
Okay.
You have plenty of
Oh wait,
growth
so now
spurt
she's
left in you.
Wait, so what house is she in? Like, is she in their house? She was just at a carnival though.
You're the cat that killed Slavicki. Oh.
Oh wait, they're. What is with all of the close-ups? The person falling down the stairs reminded me of the trailer for Titane, which I'm very excited to see. Winner of the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festival.
Hmm.
Looks like a weird movie. It's about a girl who becomes pregnant from a car and then has like a half car, half human baby thing.
I'll take your phone. Sure, I'll put it in my pants. Like, what is that?
Is Halle Berry even in a costume? Like, I don't think that counts as a costume. I think that counts as showing up to set and not wanting to put on a costume.
This movie is so weird.
Again, terrible structural editing. Like, I can forgive some of the momentary editing, but like the structural editing, like there's no connection from scene to scene.
To be fair, that does look like really boring Cirque du Soleil. Like, extremely boring.
Yeah. Ooh, I do know this one.
I do too.
I believe this is Star Trek Into Darkness.
Mm-hmm. He plays one of the Nibirans from Nibiru. Well, actually, he plays several Nibirans.
Yeah. I know why hasn't there been a question in this showdown? We got the same.
That would have been a question in the old Schmodown, 100%.
Yeah, not now. Oh, now she's on stage with these boring Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, now they wouldn't ask that because people would be mad because it isn't studyable. Even though technically is.
I disagree. My cats 100% come whenever they're called.
Right, but I love how she says cats come when they feel like it as she's walking towards them. Yeah, there's lots of kois in Into Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy.
No, he's probably up there for like most appearances in an IG movie because there's like 12 of them in one.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, there's
Are
the
you
purr.
hungry?
That was an aggressively long purr. I just yawned. It was a little yawn, but it was a legitimate yawn. At what point did Halle Berry give up? Because, like, I feel like now she's just like a caricature. Like, committee. Like, she's just doing like one bit.
Oh, I feel like
Who
I'm gonna
wrote
need a
this movie?
palate cleanser after this. I'm gonna have to watch like Lawrence of Arabia or something fantastic.
Let's watch this. Can we watch this?
Oh, so good. You know what? We should maybe alternate between having bad movie watch along and like amazing movie watch along.
Yeah.
Buddy, are you hungry?
If we're throwing an amazing movie, we could also watch this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Ow, please don't hit me in the face.
Are you a good boy?
That's Sir Pounce's way of saying, yes, I'm a good boy.
Good boy.
If you look up Catwoman movie, the first question is Catwoman the worst movie ever?
Ooh, sick burn.
Hey, Mara, do you know what the budget of this was?
In those dollars, I'm going to guess overpriced. I'm going to guess 83 million.
100 million.
No. Oh my God.
It made 82 million.
Well, hey, I was close
That's review.
to one of those numbers.
Yeah. Let's say it adjusted for inflation. So adjusted for inflation, this movie's budget was $145 million.
Dumb.
It was the CGI cats, very expensive. Yeah, Garth, you should also watch Batman 66 under The Dark Knight Rises for better portrayals of Catwoman. Batman 66, I'm telling you, like, it isn't great, but it's better than a lot. Like, I'd argue it's better than all of like the 80s, 90s run of Batman.
To be fair, that is how my cats look at the little fish thing that you can put on like iPads and stuff and let your cats play with it. I think it's from Friskies, I think.
So the duo who wrote this movie are also responsible for Terminator 3 and Terminator Genesis.
That explains a lot.
1/4 of the budget was the basketball scene. Okay, so another terrible thing with this movie is like it seems like she has a split personality between Catwoman and whatever her name is in this movie.
Patience Phillips.
Yeah, that between Catwoman and Patience Phillips, but like that's never really explained.
Nope.
And I don't know if she actually does have one, but it really seems like she has one.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi, buddy. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
I don't know if you can hear him, but he's saying a lot.
There's my second yawn here. Oh, there's a fan-made video intercutting the basketball scene in Catwoman and the Daredevil Elektra in the playground.
Wow.
That the early 2000s were real low for superhero movies like that weren't called Spider-Man or X-Men.
Yeah.
And only like
Hey, bud.
a couple of those, like Spider-Man 2 is good, and like X-Men 2 is good, and that's kind of it. Movie feels like it should have come out like 10 years earlier.
It almost feels like it should have come out never.
Well, if it had to come out sometime. I hate the rain.
It's weird because my cats love the water. Like Sir Pounce comes running into the shower every single time one of us takes a shower. So they wouldn't do that. That is not cat behavior.
Dasher literally doesn't care. That's a cat stereotype and it's hurtful to all cats.
It is.
Hey, bud. What?
You know, it would have been great if Catwoman came out in like the early 1900s so that it was like this influential piece of cinema.
That would be great.
It invented the idea of superheroes.
Ooh, you know what? This would be great. What if this came out the way it did, but it was a silent movie? It would already be better. They could just caption it, you know, with the plain black screens and like the, but what is going on at Dear Beauty?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Someone needs, I'm going to make that video.
There we go.
That needs to happen. We're nearing on 3.5 hours of streaming. And there's still 30 minutes left of this movie.
Hi, Sir Pounce.
What? You want to say hi to
Yeah,
everybody?
Garth, also, not just a bad movie. Oh, cat.
Who's a good boy?
Garth says also not just a bad movie, but why change the character's name, look, origin, and take out all references to Batman, etc. Yeah. He says, watch Cat People. I feel like I need to. Oh, look at those old phones. I blink. Are they talking about aliens?
Hey, Sir Pounce.
I feel like we should retitle this episode Catwoman.
Maybe. Hey, Sir Pounce.
What? What?
They get fed in 2 hours, and he's like, but I want to get fed right now.
Oh, they all have the same scar. Okay. Why wasn't this told? Or maybe it was referenced earlier. I don't know. Can you name another Pitoff film?
Nope. Can't.
Hey, Sir
Does
Pounce!
he look like I think he looks like? Oh yeah, he definitely looks like I thought he would look like.
Oh, hold on. I don't even know if I know.
You know
what
it? No. You know what his real name is?
No, I do not.
Is Jean-Christophe Comar. You need
Hey,
to
that's so
answer
much
that
better.
if they ever ask who directs Catwoman, answer Jean-Christopher Comar.
Stop, buddy.
Catwoman was the last movie he ever directed.
Well,
Previously, he
that
directed
seems appropriate.
Vidocq, which is a mystery movie from 2001. It's a French movie. And that got him this. Oh, he was the visual effects supervisor for Alien Resurrection, though.
Oh dear, that's not exactly a resume builder.
Also, this movie got a Kids' Choice, like, Best Picture nomination. What, like, child? Because that's, like, 12 and under. Because then there's the Teen's Choice, which is 13 to 19. So, like,
Jeez.
what? 12 and under, like, okay. Again, okay, one, terrible acting. Two, I still don't care about Catwoman.
It's your pounce. Stop it.
If Catwoman is part cat with cat abilities, is Candyman part candy? Does he taste sweet?
Garth, that logic is sound.
That's perfectly sound.
Sorry. Ooh, Sears. That dates this movie a little. It's true. I've heard kids also eat boogers and glue. Oh, Brandy, that's so sad. Hopefully better luck tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, she has a split personality that we never were told about. Oh, I have to point out a great Letterboxd review.
Oh, yeah.
It was for Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. And I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have the actual review pulled up, but they said, it's so weird that a superhero would name themselves after the thing that killed their father. Snake Eyes. That'd be like if Spider-Man decided to name himself Burglar Man. Even though it was his uncle, but like still. Weird that he called himself Snake Eyes, because like I don't think that's too spoilery.
No, I agree.
Simon disrespecting the French, Dan disrespecting the Canadians. I mean, disrespecting the French language. Garth, speaking of which, have you looked into using any of my small amount of Letterboxd reviews for your game? I have looked at some. I have gathered some. Have you gathered some as well?
I have. I bet we gathered the same ones.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we maybe do it. I know the show's going to be going on 4 hours.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I think we're probably going to wrap up pretty quickly after the film is over, just because of the time. But I think that we should definitely plan to include it in next week's episode.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that you had some gathered too, so this will be fun.
Sir Pounce, be a good boy. Stop it.
In the movie, for those who aren't watching, Catwoman was caught, but then she said it was Catwoman and not her, because split personality, and then now a cat's going to try and break her out of jail.
Buddy, hey, be a good boy. Stop being a fatty. No, I'm not trying to body shame my cat, but I want him to live forever, and he needs to lose like half a pound more. Sorry.
You're so much like so it for those who don't know, because only like Mara and I have talked about this, but Mara is very similar to my younger sister Clara. Like she does the same thing with Dasher. She like tries to like diet him to like make sure that he's like the perfect weight. They've a lot in common. It's uncanny.
It's a scary amount of similarities.
Mara with clones.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure she is somehow my biological clone.
Yeah.
Like at first we thought that there might have been one difference, but then we talked it out and it turns out that it's not, that it's still identical.
No. It still works. I'm shocked my internet has lasted this long. Like there's been some hiccups, but like doing good.
Oh yeah, that's how that works.
Exactly. That's like she just turned into Senator Kelly from X-Men.
Excellent reference, Trevor.
Thank you. I own the entire original X-Men trilogy on DVD. Because they're almost impossible. The X-Men movies are like so hard to find on Blu-ray. It's annoying. Ooh, slow-mo. Oh. Wait, why did the car? How did the car stop so fast? What?
I don't know.
Wait. Oh, wait, no, why did you just abuse the guy? He did nothing wrong.
Oh, no, he did do something wrong, Trevor. He existed in her universe.
Just to recap, so she jumps off of this building in slow-mo, lands, then a car slows down unrealistically fast, and just slightly hits her, and then she goes and throws the dude out of the car. Like, you aren't playing Grand Theft Auto.
Well, the really funny thing is I get what they were trying to do there, because there's actually really interesting science about why cats always land on their feet, because like they have the ability to focus singularly on where the ground is and can contort their body in midair to land on their feet. It's actually super interesting. It just didn't work in the movie because nothing else did.
Like squirrels, right?
Yeah, squirrels do the same thing too.
Garth says, one more IG question. Who plays Killer Quack?
Quack, quack, quack.
Who plays the Quack-a-While? Who plays Killer Croc in Suicide Squad?
Do you know,
I don't
Trevor?
know.
I am probably horribly mispronouncing his name, but isn't it Adwale Akinoye Agbaje? I think it is.
I don't know if that's English.
That he does not have an American oriented name, but it is 100% his name. I just may not be quite saying it as correctly as I should, but I tried.
Yeah. As soon as I said that's not English, I was like, oh yeah, well, it probably isn't, actually.
Ooh, see, Garth, actually, for me, that's not impossible to spell right, because I know how it's spelled. I just wasn't 100% sure how it's said, because I'm really visual. That's why, like the director of Supergirl, not entirely sure how to pronounce that name, but I know how to spell it. So that's the way I always plan on answering it whenever it comes up, is I'm just going to write it on the whiteboard and I'm going to try to say whatever comes out of my face, but I'm going to have it spelled 100% right. That way it is challenge proof.
Yeah. I just figured out how to spell Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. But also, what a fantastic name.
Oh, I know, right?
That's an awesome, like, that's an incredible name. Okay, wait, no, Benjamin Bratt's with knockoff Emma Thompson.
Well, and I love how she's like, why am I not in cuffs? It's like, well, why not? Like, just ask them to put you in them at that point, because you're teasing them and like goading them. So it's pretty obvious you've probably done something wrong if you're like having that much of an attitude about, you know, oh, I'm so good, I'm not arrested.
Yeah. But like, I every character in this is like, I don't know. How can I be nice? A dumb.
I'm sorry, Sharon Stone, but that has nothing to do with being a woman. It has to do with being an adult. You do lots of things you don't want to do, but it's called being a big girl or boy or non specific gendered person. You do lots of things you don't want to do.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Responsibility is not gendered.
No. I have very minimal responsibility though right now, so it's a plus. Yeah.
Buddy. What, honey?
Yeah. But my responsibility. Trevor saying a dumb maybe.
Oh, by the way, you know what I realized? I haven't done my job. I feel like at some point hold on, where did it go? I lost it for a second. I feel like at some point I needed to put up this or this.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Or this.
Or Boss Baby. Where's Boss Baby? Where's Boss Baby?
There's Buzz Baby.
Yeah.
And Shiva Baby.
Oh, nice. That makes me happy.
And also, what is this? Oh, that one.
I have so little responsibilities that I get to spend all my money on Blu-rays instead of paying bills. That's going to change soon.
You know, the funny thing is, like, if the credits start at an hour 38, there's like 6 minutes left of this movie, and yet still just nothing of consequence has really happened.
Yeah. Like this is supposed to be like the climax. I will respectfully decline. Sorry, Brandy. No, like this doesn't feel like the climax of the movie. We haven't built up to this. There hasn't like this feels no different than any of the other random non-consequential scenes throughout the film. Oh wait, now she has a super kick power. Wait, so does she have superpowers? Sharon
Yes,
Stone, like,
100%.
wait, what are her superpowers? How did she get them?
Being platinum blonde, that's definitely a superpower.
Sure. Just trying to share. I know, Brandy. It's bills.
This music.
Fun. I'm happy to not have to deal with them. And yeah, this music. Also, them. What? I will say the last thing that we should do on this is I'll log this movie on Letterboxd. And Mara, you in the chat can pick what I say. Or if you want to send in a Streamlabs, you get to pick exactly what I say. Though I will editorialize. It's the deadly cream. It's what hurt her husband's hand when he tried to hit her. Wait, is that real?
Yeah, seriously, that's what happened.
Yeah. What? What was that scream? Yeah, okay, yeah, Brandy's definitely right. That just doesn't feel like it should be real. Ooh, that looked like it hurt a lot. Looks like she isn't like it looks very obvious like she isn't trying to kick her that hard. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it's yeah, okay. It is. Thank you to Brandy and Garth. Yeah, so it's the hand thing. Okay. That.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, why have her jumps been progressively getting larger?
The sounds of this movie are just so terrible.
Yeah.
I love it.
You do?
I love bad movies. I really do.
I know that's why I suggested doing a bad movie goal for the show.
Yeah, you know what? We should I mean, obviously, cats with our cats can supersede other choices, but maybe in a couple of weeks we should start making a poll for what the next watch a bad movie is.
Yeah. What are the top ones I sent you? Yeah, that looked like a fly, like getting
Oh
zapped
no,
by like
she fell.
the top 4 in this list that I made for worst movies: Battlefield Earth, The Last Airbender, Son of the Mask, and Giggly.
We should definitely have Book of Henry be included somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd, as Robert Parker would say, is a pile of stuff. I disagree. I think it's a cinematic classic. I think it's the perfect kind of bad movie. I mean, it's got cannibalism. It's got food robots. It's also got ABC Warriors. It's got Armand Desante.
You know what else has food robots and it's great? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
That's true.
Oh wait, dramatic music for no reason. I want a helicopter to come and land on her.
I was just gonna say the same thing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Catwoman topples their empire. Why is this news? About a movie that many.
Flash Gordon's a great choice.
Flash Gordon's a terrible movie, but I respect your.
I love that movie.
I think it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But yeah, that's how did her cream stop working so quickly? Well, you see, it was in the Hedera cut of a Catwoman. We actually see a prolonged exposition scene where she explains like the time constraints on the cream. That's canon, right? IG player.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so you just contradicted yourself 5 times. Yeah, Gareth Mara loves Flash Gordon, but Trevor hates it. Yeah. All right, please. Is this almost over?
It really is. Yeah.
Wait, so I missed it. Does this take place in Gotham?
Maybe. I actually don't
know.
I don't remember. I should probably know that.
It's over.
Although I haven't been playing since May, and I won't play until next season if I play. So.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Getting rid of that window. I mean, wow. Simon, how can anyone hate Flash Gordon? Because it's bad. That's why.
But that's why it's so good. My logic is sound, Trevor.
I did not grow up for this. I didn't grow up with Flash Gordon. It came out like 25 years before I was born. I didn't see it until this year. So I was not the right age for it.
That's true.
Yeah. Garth is looking forward to reading Trevor's Letterboxd review of Catwoman, maybe a 1-minute review video. I might do a 1-minute review on my channel.
I think that'd be fun.
But I will say with Letterboxd, you guys, I'll just let Mara, you in the chat. You can pick what I rate it. You can pick what I write for my review. What should I write for my Letterboxd review of Catwoman?
I think you should mention that it is more enjoyable when you watch it with friends.
Okay.
Because I think that's very factual.
Yes. Better with friends. All right.
Hi, buddy. You should also mention better with watching it with your cat.
Yes. Better with friends and cats.
Hi, bud. What? What do you want Trevor to say?
Neither of the chat.
you
Robert
want
Parker's
Trevor to say
review of
that?
this movie is why. Oh, okay. I'll write down a meow. Better with friends and cats.
Do you need me to translate this?
Yeah.
Oh, he can't. That's a bad word, Sir Pounce. He can't write that. Okay, I can't. We can't say that. That's a 4-letter word that Mom did not teach him.
You're going to get us demonetized.
Right, Sir Pounce? Jeez.
Just rewatch the stream and write down all the questions you asked. What? Why? Who? No, I'll just put a link to this video.
I love it.
Because yeah, this movie is so bad. So bad. Yeah, what should I rate it?
I think you should give it a B for bad.
B for bad. So wait, so what does that translate down to 5-star scale?
That's probably like a 1.5 stars on a
1.5
on a 5-star scale.
I'll give it a 1.5. Only for the experience. All right. Better with friends and cats. Meow.
I'm definitely gonna write a review for it too. Just not right this second. I'm gonna go put an ice pack on my face very soon.
Yeah, we've been streaming for 4 hours. This is the longest we've ever gone by far.
By a little bit, yeah.
But I would like to thank everybody for donating.
Yes,
to
thank
get
you
us here.
for everyone who donated and for sticking around.
Yeah, you guys watched Catwoman with us. That's commitment. But thank you so much. Couldn't have done this without you.
Yes.
So really appreciate it. And Amara, you will not be here next week.
Yes. Next week I will not be co-hosting with you. I might be able to pop in a little bit, but I'm going to try to help arrange a co-host for Trevor and some guests, so that way there will still be a fun episode talking about the movies of the week, news, what Trevor's watched, and whatever antics or games get into. But yeah, there's a small family thing that's on Saturday of next week, so I cannot guarantee my presence because I don't know when we're going to get home. So I wanted to make sure that Trevor he's taking the lead, and it's going to be really fun. So make sure you tune in, and then I'll be back the week following.
Absolutely. I would like to shout out Nerd Chronic in the chat. We've been keeping him company while he works.
Oh, hi, Eric.
Hi.
I saw his hand the other day in the dungeon get together.
Oh, was his hand in there with Drew?
Yeah, he pulled one of the from off screen a hello.
Nice. Well, I think we should wrap up.
Yeah, Trevor, where can people find you?
You can find me on Letterboxd at Trevor Matteson. That's where I just put up my review of Catwoman. You can also find me on Twitter at Matteson, where I mostly just post what I put up on my YouTube channel, which is Trevor Matteson Talks Movies. So you can find me there. I've been doing some stuff over there. I'm gonna be talking about the Oscars a lot, probably coming.
Also, I mean, you have a lot of things where you do these little 1-minute videos. So if people go check them out, it's not a huge time commitment, and you can get a lot of news and reviews and stuff like that. Really, really cool, quick, 1 minute.
It's short. It works because it's with my name. It's Matteson Movie Minute. It's like it's an alliteration, and I don't have to do as much work because I have school. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
I
lurk around on the internet as well. I am at that Mara, and I'm occasionally here.
I'm gonna get this right. There
you go, right there.
Nailed it.
I lurk around on Dan's Patreon. We're doing some really fun stuff over there. We're going to be wrapping up Movie Club this month, and the AMA is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, I believe. Please don't quote me. And then we are going to be putting up the commentary for Twilight as well. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for your understanding, because it's just been a really, really hard month with recovery and everything. And then I did compete in the Schmodown, and I hope to again someday. So, and big, I know that he's not watching, but at the same time, big congratulations to my friend Mike. Not only did he defend the Intergeekdom belt, but he defended the honor of myself and my fellow champions. So, big congratulations to him. So without further ado, it's 11:01 p.m. Central Time. Trevor has not school tomorrow, but also a bedtime period, and maybe when he's 16, he can stay up till 12. Maybe.
Well, we'll have to throw in some negotiations. They will not be short, as Obi-Wan would say. But we'll have to figure that out. But that's the show.
All right. See you next week, everybody. Or at least you,
everybody. Trevor. Well, I